yeah. Yo, this is love without complication. Hey, 'cause you and I flow like a summer breeze. Ooh, hope you don't mind, let's kill the conversation. Yeah, I gotta go back, and still so much to see. Yeah, $1 million bills won't fool me. There's no circulations.
Yo, hey, come what I look what I done. The mile run in my stride ride. I think what I's funds, killer rhymes run up on them. Get your done, float up on the microphone.
What's up?
Hey, everybody.
We're missing Movie and Smelly,
They're in Wisconsin.
but we have two other lovely guests. Reveal, guest reveal.
How do I tag on?
John Feitelberg and Tommy Smokes.
Yay, with their shiny teeth.
Tommy is super tan.
I kind of do see the white now.
Yeah, don't you?
What?
The whiteness of your teeth.
I think ours?
Tan,
Yeah.
they look whiter. I don't know. I don't think they're like that white.
Tommy, you kind of have that like hair that's like popular with the kids now, where it's like perm.
Oh yeah, like my 15-year-old cousin
like
kind of has that
chopper.
hair.
All right, cool.
Yeah, chub perm.
Someone did recently ask me if I got a perm, and I
Oh.
said no. My hair's just naturally curly, I guess.
You come back from Fiji and all of a sudden you're just like at wild.
I'm island hot. That's what
Yeah.
they call it.
Question.
It was no, please.
Well, no, this is just, is your, like, do you specifically try and have, like, a goatee beard? Or?
Well, I grew it out while I was away. I was like, well, you like classic Survivor, like you grow out a beard. This
course.
is about 9 days or so.
Is that normal for it to, like, only grow in, like...
Yes, it's normal.
It's very
to look this
normal.
bad.
No. I'm not trying to, like... I
It
just didn't know if it was, like, an intense...
Is it supposed to look like
Jack, you want
that?
to just say what's on your mind?
Crazy because like John is blonde and has like a bigger.
Yeah, no, I'm not great at growing face. I get a lot of facial hair on my high cheeks. I
Ooh.
get stray hairs just on my
Okay.
cheeks.
Honestly, I get those too.
What?
I get those too.
Yeah, a
like
little
one
here,
lone
a
long
little
hair.
here, and yeah, it's. I would love to be able to grow like a little something here and here.
But you are shaving elsewhere.
I haven't shaved anything in 9 days.
Okay.
Not in a,
Interesting.
yeah.
Anything at night.
No, don't be ridiculous. I've shaved my dick.
Do people hook up in Survivor?
Yeah, Boston
Yeah, I
Robin.
mean, Robin Amber, one of the most classic.
I've actually never watched Survivor. Wait, actually, okay,
They
not.
got married, Carol.
Oh my God! And
Yeah.
they hooked up on the island, sand
Yeah.
and all.
I think they. I don't know if they had
I
sex.
don't know if they like
Pubic
ever
hair
had
and all?
sex on the island. Like they don't show that if it happens. What really when the sex happens is Ponderosa. When people get voted out, they have to still stay on the island, but they go to Ponderosa. That's where all the jury stays, and there they just like get fucked up and fuck each other.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Typical.
But it's not like for the show.
Have you guys seen on
They
Big
should
Brother?
make that into a separate show.
They should.
Yeah.
Love Island, basically. Have you guys seen on Big Brother that JoJo Siwa is? Have you guys seen this?
She's not lesbian.
She's not lesbian, and she's like kind of having this relationship with this other contestant,
Chris
that's from Love Island.
Hughes.
But she fully has a girlfriend
Yeah.
Yeah, I
on the
like.
outside.
I don't know much about that.
I oddly do. I'm pretty up to date.
No, I've been
on this
following
story.
it.
Yeah. I don't let JoJo Siwa news slip me by. But I do like the idea that.
Another special guest. Not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, heard you were jacking off in the office. Where?
The bathroom.
Yeah. I was saying I kind of like the KFC radio.
You can sit next to
I
me.
feel like everyone's first thought is the mother's room upstairs. The
Oh,
mother's
we have a mother's
Really?
room.
I didn't know that.
My
room
first
existed.
thought would have been like the private bathroom right there.
Yeah, bathroom.
Ew.
If I'm thinking about.
But that's, like,
jerking
a
off
little
in
too public.
Bathrooms first and not.
Yeah.
bathroom. But that one doesn't lock.
Oh, well, I've never tried to jerk off there, so I,
He's like, I'm 0 for 3 in that one. Fucking Pat keeps walking.
Do you have a wild place that you've jerked off?
No.
We were just joking.
Well,
before you
I mean,
came
I
on.
guess. Not really. No.
One of my buddies told me he jerked off at Wrigley Field.
Wrigley
What?
Field.
No.
I have the
Arrest
Milton
him.
Barstool Sports office on the list.
You did?
Who? The where?
The Milton office.
why?
It was like there were times like I honestly don't even remember why. It was I know it was at night. I don't know why I was
Maybe it
there
was a
so
long
late.
day.
I know I was really hungover. That's mostly the driving force behind it. And I'm 99% sure I was alone in the office. I at least know Gaz wasn't there. 'Cause Gaz had the only office that like the bathroom shared a wall with. And so I was like, well, I'm not gonna jerk off.
You can't.
Bitch.
Gas is there.
Yeah. So that I think that's probably my only like wild place. Even that, I don't think is too
I
wild.
don't think I've
It's
had.
pretty crazy.
Yeah, I would honestly like
That's pretty insane.
The workplace.
It was
It was not the
Field,
workplace.
I'm guessing Wrigley Field in the bathroom.
in the bathroom. He worked there.
like what?
like
He's
on the
like
field.
so turned on by like a fast pitch. He's
I don't
gotta
even.
go.
Yeah, he had to get one off.
Bathroom, right?
Sometimes you gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah, just hit the stall.
That's
You gotta go. You gotta go.
What's like the decorum in like the women's bathrooms at stadiums?
In what way do you mean?
Is it like
Are you allowed to
civilized?
jerk off?
It really depends on the event. Like if you're
Depends on the event.
if you're going to, let's say, a Harry Styles concert, like those are all women that think that they're gonna hook up with Harry Styles tonight. So
You
it's
might
like
get in a fight in
dog.
that bathroom.
Yeah. If you go to like a Taylor Swift concert, it's like all women like yay. If you go to like a WWE thing, women are fucking punching each other.
Really?
I think it depends on how much the girlies are drinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The men's bathroom at a Taylor Swift concert is probably one of my best experiences ever.
Yeah, because you just there's no line.
There's 6 of us and we fucking love Taylor, dude.
Speaking of, we cut you off about JoJo Siwa.
Oh yeah. So I've only read headlines. I haven't done too much deep of a dive. But Mickey O'Rourke called her a D word.
Yes, I saw that, and he said that he was gonna tie
And
her
an F
up.
word.
He said he's gonna go smoke an F word, and then
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm not talking about you.
and he told him not talking about you.
Is he British?
No.
Actually, I'm not sure. No.
No, he said he was gonna like tie her up and like get the gay out of her.
Yeah, but I like her.
no.
I like her coming back out as straight as like a.
No,
wrong
she.
about me, Mickey.
I don't think she. I don't
It's
think
like,
she said she
like
was.
you got hate crimed once and you're like, I'm done.
She's queer.
But it is interesting because apparently she does have a girlfriend
She does.
that's been watching this thing the entire time.
Like
and-
posting like I'm proud of you.
Is it, it's like
Damn.
a Celebrity Big Brother or something?
Yes, yeah, Celebrity Big Brother.
Up until somewhat recently, I thought JoJo Siwa was a black female rapper.
That does make sense.
Like that,
It does
I
make
didn't know
sense.
who that was, and then she was in The Office. I'm very out on. I did though see a tweet yesterday being like JoJo Siwa is not a lesbian anymore.
I always
She's
get
queer.
Lauren Michaels and Larry Bird mixed up for some reason. So I'm always like,
strange.
Lauren Michaels is always playing basketball. And I realized,
I mean,
I think Lauren's like 5'3".
yeah.
yeah, I know, but I was like, I guess like I don't know. He's really like in the basketball world. I didn't really know, but anyways, I recently figured that out.
That sucks. I like Mickey Rourke too. Well, I like his work.
What is he?
Yeah,
What is he
but-
known for?
Wrestler.
Oh, okay.
You seen that?
Mickey's at the level where you're like, you hear Mickey Rourke like hate crime to child lesbian. Like, yeah, it sounds like Mickey.
Yeah. Because like you know the story of him, right?
No, I
He
don't.
was like this up and coming like actor. Like from what I understand, he was next for a while, and then he just wanted to box instead, and he fucked up his face. So his face is
He
all.
has so much
reconstructed,
plastic
yeah.
surgery. It's insane.
Oh.
He looks like a lunatic.
He looks like something you would like find in the deep caverns of like I don't even know.
Can we pull up a picture of him?
I actually don't know his story that well. You say, like, was he friends with River Phoenix? I thought like they were.
Was he in that crew?
He was hot. I
think
will
so.
say. When I googled him, I was like,
When he was younger.
yeah.
Oh, look at that crazy
he looks
hair.
like-
What?
like a lunatic.
So boxing
very,
messed
very
up his face?
Yeah, boxing like.
Oh my God! Look at that before and after. Then now. Oh my God, he was handsome.
Oh, he was handsome.
Wow.
Oh my God, he was really handsome.
Like a man.
Wait, that's tragic. Look how heinous he is now. Sorry, I can say that because he's a homophobe. Wait, also congrats to your sister. I saw that story.
Yeah, that was
So amazing.
What
Why is that such a common thing with gay couples?
I don't know.
I feel like maybe because they like understand each other on a deeper
going on?
level.
What happened? What happened?
Oh, his
Oh,
his
my
sister got engaged. I'm sorry, you tell the story. It's literally your sister.
My sister is lesbian, and she decided she wanted to propose to her fiance. So she called my sister-in-law Hannah and was like, "Hannah, can you help me plan this? I want to get the ring from this ring store. I'd like to propose at this beach on April 19th." And my sister-in-law was like, "Of course." They got it all set up. Blah blah blah. 2 weeks later, my sister's girlfriend calls Hannah, my sister-in-law, and is like, "Hey, I want to propose. I want to
my
get the ring
God.
from this ring store, the same ring store. I want to do it on this beach on April 19th." And my sister-in-law was like, I don't think I'm supposed to tell them.
No, you have to let it just go.
Yeah.
Play out.
That's on
So
right.
cute.
They both propose.
Each other on the same day.
They both proposed. My sister got down on a knee first,
Mm.
and her fiance like waited for her to like say her piece and was like, "All right, now get up." And then she pulled the ring out of her pocket.
So sweet.
But they were like arguing with each other because since my sister let them both since my sister-in-law let them both like just kind of do it, they were both like walking down the beach being like, "This is such a good date I planned."
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was like,
That's
well, you
so
didn't plan this,
funny.
I planned this. They were like, "This is my proposal. It's not your fucking day."
That's really cute. But I feel like that's like a common, Olivia in London. Jackie, I'm looking at you through the reflection again, if you're wondering.
Oh yeah.
But you know Olivia in London on TikTok? They're the lesbian couple, very stylish.
Didn't they get like canceled for something?
Yes, I
Okay,
think
then I do know who you're
one of them
talking-
had old tweets.
Okay, then I do know.
But they also like the same thing. Like one of them proposed, and then the other one was planning to propose on the same day. So
So
they had like the
beautiful.
whole thing. And I feel like it's a common occurrence with gay couples, and maybe it's because like they just understand each other.
Maybe that's
more.
how God intended it to be.
I also learned because like when I heard about this proposal situation a few days before it happened, so I was like, oh, that's pretty good news for them because they're gonna, one of them's gonna be like, let's get rid of this ring. Like, let's get the extra, however much they cost.
No, I feel like you
And
both have to keep.
They were like, no, like we both keep.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
both gonna get a ring either way, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's
It's a
cute.
crazy added expense though, but it is true. It's like the bling, yeah.
Yeah, and I guess 2 dresses if they want to wear dresses.
Oh my god.
Which is crazy.
Wait, so
So they
2
both
bouquets.
wear like a engagement ring with like a diamond.
Yeah.
Wow.
Slay. I would if I had a girlfriend, I would want an engagement ring too. I'd be like, that's not fair.
Honestly, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Like maybe not like the full like the brackets that go up and stuff, but like if my man was like, hey, I don't want just a gold band. Like
Yeah.
let's get some bling in here. I'd be like, I get it.
Oh, I get that for
What do
sure.
gay guys propose with then?
Oh, I think cock rings. I'm just kidding. I think poppers. No, they're with rings.
Yeah.
It's like not.
I think just bands, right?
Yeah,
Like a
just
nice
I think like
gold
you know your
band.
partner.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys pro engagement rings?
I see.
I've never thought about that ever.
Oh what?
A guy I used to work with had a man engagement. Like you get like.
Like a diamond?
No, it was just like it was kind of just like a band. But
I say, why not?
Why not?
If that's what you want is like your engagement, I feel like the girl gets a ring and maybe the guy gets like a gift or something, like something nice, like equal. But like if he wants like a nice
Oculus?
ring, I'm thinking like a nice watch or
No,
something.
totally.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like why not?
Yeah, right.
I don't like feel one way, but I do think it's like it is kind of crazy that like the woman has to establish that she's like taken and the man doesn't.
No, for me, I'm
Right.
like, oh, the woman gets a diamond and the man doesn't.
Well, we were always
Yeah,
like,
but-
oh, this girl probably owns them. Like she makes him wear an engagement. ring.
So you're like he's whipped.
Yeah, but like we were like 26.
That's classic misogynist. Ed.
Yeah, exactly. In my last 8
Actually,
years,
it's romantic and sweet.
I like the idea of like man engagement ring, like it's kind of funny, like manosphere. I just heard that for the first time a couple weeks ago. Manosphere is like how I feel about Her Story.
What's manosphere?
It's like the Andrew Tate, like the man world, like the
Oh.
manosphere.
What's her story?
Her story is
History.
history, but hers. Her story. Like they're like the same to me.
Yeah, no, totally. I've never heard of manosphere.
I hadn't heard
before, though.
either until I watched that show, Adolescence. You guys watch that show?
I did.
I knew you would have watched it.
I thought it was solid.
I thought it was really great.
I thought
I've heard
the acting
mixed.
was unbelievable.
I really liked episodes 1 and 2.
Me too.
3 and 4 were a little.
Wait, no, I liked episode 3. I'm sorry.
3 in the juvie hall.
Yeah, I like that
That one was really good.
I like that one.
4 I thought was a little so-so.
Have any of you guys seen
Or-
Sinners yet?
No.
That's what I'm going.
I feel like that movie came out of nowhere.
It really-
Am I crazy. Like I feel
I-
like the last week or two, all I've been seeing is this movie.
They've been doing press, like Haley Steinfeld and Michael B. Jordan have been doing like a lot of press for it, but I agree, like not really in the media. Like I haven't seen a lot
Yeah.
about it on Twitter or anything until it came out.
Yeah, now everyone's acting like it's the greatest movie.
It
really
really is. Like it's so. I was so impressed, and from start to finish, I was like completely like captured.
What is it about?
It's
Nothing. Don't
Honestly,
go on.
honestly,
yeah,
yeah,
honestly, yeah. You don't want to know.
Huh?
You see?
I've seen it tonight. I know too much. I wish I
that
knew-
sucks
Yeah,
because
I
I
wish I
knew
knew
nothing.
less.
and
It's like
I know nothing.
60s Mississippi horror,
Okay.
but like such a unique story. You won't like.
the way people I knew it was supposed to be good, And then now that it's out, people are like, dude, it's a Ryan Coogler, of course. Like, Ryan Coogler was not at that level yet.
No, I only really know him from from the Black Panther movies.
Right,
and
he did
obviously
Black
both those movies
Panther,
were great.
Creed. That's like those
Oh, he
two-
did Creed.
Those
Okay.
are two like massive IP. Fruitvale Station.
loves Michael
I have
B.
not
Jordan.
seen, so that
I've never
doesn't-
seen Fruitvale either.
But like, apparently that one's supposed to be really, really good. But being like, he did Creed and Black Panther. That's not
I don't think you're gonna love it.
You don't circle the. Yeah, I actually think I will.
You think you will?
From what I know of it, I
think
I
you
will.
will?
One way to find out.
I think you
Wait, I
will.
can't read it. It's too small.
I mean, I don't really know like the ins and outs of your movie taste, but I feel like it's kind of hard to not like it. Like, it's so interesting and it's action packed and you never really know what's gonna happen next, and the dialogue is so funny but also like intense.
30 for 30.
Really, really, really good.
He did the 30 for 30s. He did Space Jam.
The acting.
Oh, I didn't even know he did.
Space Jam.
Yeah, so
one.
a
The new
guy
one.
whose last 3 movies are like massive IP movies. I don't.
Yeah,
think that's
yeah.
Like,
He didn't direct Space Jam though, right?
I think he's the executive producer.
Okay.
I think he's the executive producer.
But
Sorry, it went
yeah.
away.
The acting.
You don't need to bring it back. You don't need to bring it back. Wait, what did you guys see about how for SAG the voters have to watch all the movies now?
That's crazy that wasn't a rule.
It's so great. They should have made it a rule and not announced it because it's kind of like, what do you mean?
Dude,
Like,
but it's like that with everything. I remember hearing Christian McCaffrey talk about how when he was up for a Heisman, multiple people came up to him at the voting and were like, "Sorry, I didn't vote for you. I just didn't watch you play this year." And it's like, how did you not watch Christian
That's
McCaffrey?
your
play?
job.
Like, that's
No,
what you're supposed to.
you have the honor
job.
of voting, and so that is your job.
Yeah.
And you
So,
shouldn't
like, no
vote
one's
if you
asking
didn't do
you
that.
to do much. You're just asking to watch a movie.
God forbid. And they send you
Literally.
screeners. They send you DVDs to your home. Probably they email them now. But they literally send you them. Like, you don't
really?
have to. If you're a voter, you get sent all of the things, and you can watch it from the comfort of your home while you check off.
For some reason, my interpretation of it was like, and I have no idea if this is correct, but like now they're gonna like make sure. Like I thought it was like assume that you watch all of them. They probably do, but now they're gonna make sure.
I guess
no
it just
wonder
wasn't a rule.
fucking what's her Zoe Saldana
crazy.
won for fucking Amelia
Yeah.
Perez, probably because no one watched it.
And that one was on Netflix too. Everyone could watch that one.
Also going back to Haley Steinfeld, I didn't realize she's black. Or she?
Yeah, her grandpa
Weird
is
out.
half black. Her grandpa's half maybe Filipino, I believe, half Filipino or Colombian, I think, and then half black. But yeah, so her character in the movie, they talk about that too. Like they talk about her movie. She's like has ancestry, and
She's
she
very
is
good.
killer. Oh my god,
very
she's
good.
She's so pretty.
amazing.
I
Like
always kind of took her as more of a musical artist.
I think she was.
yeah.
Carolyn, remember we were like, we were on the train early.
she has that song about masturbating.
Now everyone, we talked. We had like an hour-long conversation about
Haley Steinfeld.
Haley
What's her
Steinfeld.
big song? Why am I drunk?
Starving?
Didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you.
you.
Oh, wow, I love that you just hopped
The
in.
song is about masturbating.
Great
Is
song.
it?
Yes.
Great
By the
song.
way,
Wow,
you
that
do
leads us
things
right
to
back
my
to-
body.
Okay, guys, real
Yeah,
talk.
that's a
So,
good
what
song.
is the best place to jerk off in the office?
That's what I was playing in the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Also, did you find love on Survivor?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I thought that they had asked you that for some reason. I don't know.
Jerked off. No, just kidding. In the office, best spot. Probably one of the podcast studios.
I mean, like, I
the
feel
mic.
like at least half of us did Surviving Barstool here. We should
Did you
know.
jerk off?
No. That's how it sounded, though.
Definitely sounded
Like, I feel like we got like you knew we're all
I
like all
think
the
the
spots
PMT
were-
studio makes sense, or the Plain Breeze studio now.
Do you think the nursing room?
I didn't even know we had one.
You said that room doesn't lock though.
No, the bathroom doesn't.
Oh.
Probably a room with all windows, so everyone can see. No,
Bright light.
Game time room probably be pretty good.
Game time
I was
room.
gonna
I feel
say
like people keep always knock on that door.
Yeah, but it locks.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of foot traffic.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of foot traffic.
can't
here.
Yeah,
get
so are we
peace of
saying
mind.
like 2 p.m., like middle of the day?
Yeah, I
Middle
guess
of
it
the day, I
depends on
think
what
you have
time
to
it
go
is.
upstairs.
Well, where though?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Boy dad room?
Boy dad
Too
room.
big. It's too open.
It's too big and too open, but
can't
it's
jerk off in a
so
room.
but it's so off to the side. Like no one goes over there.
Yeah, but
I'm glad you guys said too big and too open because one thing that popped in my head is those 3 chairs, right? Move that one out. Those 2 turn. You're in the middle in there.
Wait,
Fine.
But you jerk off in here.
Create like a fort for yourself.
people would walk by. They'd be like,
over it.
No,
John's
you can't see
jerking
over. Not
off
if you're
in there.
walking outside the fucking windows. I think it's a pretty solid one.
I don't even understand what you're saying.
I think that like I
Oh,
do
the
get
snack
what
closet.
Oh, snack closets, but
No.
but
that
then if
also
you
gets a lot of-
because then if you lock it and someone's knocking,
Yeah.
it's like, and I walk out, 5 minutes later, it's like, oh, well, Tom was jerking off in the snack
I
closet.
see sweating.
You know how like the construction guys use that back stairwell?
Yeah.
Like that one works.
Oh, the green room.
Yeah.
No, like
Green room, honestly.
Oh, the green room.
Also the green room.
Or the old Cito room, that little room next to the game time.
Yeah, the
room.
West Elm room.
Oh yeah.
What about Robbie's little music thing? You just like hit the drums and you know what I mean? Like people think you're practicing.
It's a good distraction.
I like just that couch right there. Just so as soon as someone walks in,
Hey, welcome to Barstool.
welcome to Barstool, brother.
That's exactly probably what people think. It's like.
I'm glad that none of us are even joking about doing it in Dave's office. That's like, super fucking disrespectful.
What I realized is, like, for some reason it didn't occur to me that from one end of the office to the other end of the office, it's a whole block. So when I export,
I've never thought that.
And then 20 blocks is a mile. So when I export the podcast, I run back and forth or I walk back and forth really quick and get in 20, so I can walk a mile while the export.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Wait, that's so funny.
I guess I've never thought of it that way either.
yeah. And then
You do that while no one's here, or you do it during the
Well,
day?
the cleaning people are always
Wait,
here. and
is
so
it
then
a block?
they see me. Well, so it's like a block, but then if you don't count the sidewalks, that's really because then I track it on my phone. And I see, did I hit a mile? But then it doesn't actually hit a mile because I'm realizing that I'm not adding in the sidewalks.
You gotta do like 24.
What?
You have to do like like whatever.
What do you mean the sidewalk?
Like how like on the street, like the buildings stop.
Oh,
and then
crosswalks.
there's-
Yeah.
But not crosswalk, sidewalk.
Oh.
Well, no, crosswalks.
No, sidewalk.
I think sidewalk, right?
Crosswalk.
Like the
No,
street.
because sidewalk is like the street. Crosswalk is.
Yeah.
But you're talking about the sidewalk.
No, I'm talking about the crosswalk.
Oh, I
no
thought you were-
shit, the sidewalk doesn't, the crosswalk doesn't
Yeah,
count in the
but
building.
like when you're counting, like, oh, I walked
Like
20 blocks in the city for a mile or whatever, like that includes. The,
Oh, I see.
crosswalks,
Okay.
You know, like
I got you now.
people don't whatever. Anyways, and then the clean people like do see me, and I have to be like, I'm just trying to get my steps in, like a true like white person. Like, I'm just getting my steps in. I feel so lame every.
How many is it around? Do you know? Like didn't Vibs do like a?
So it's 700 and it's 720 steps around. Oh wait, no, it's 2 there and backs if you walk around.
To
I've done
what?
that too. So sometimes I also just circle.
what?
What?
How many circles is a
Two
mile?
there and back.
What does that mean?
It's 10,
there and back?
if you go 10 times, that's a mile.
Like
Oh,
there to there to there. So what is the circle? How many circles to a mile?
10.
I think
done that
that we
before,
should like
10 circles.
do
to
that a
mile.
day.
Yeah, I know.
That
right?
doesn't seem like that many.
We should do like a little PE.
We should do
hour
that a
here.
day. Well, I kind of think that we should have Fishbowl field day.
That would be fun. We
Yeah.
did field day like last spring or something.
Oh, yeah.
that was
Probably like
fun.
last June, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Our
fun.
team won, right?
Yeah, because you guys
Right.
cheated.
Don't forget. If I didn't forget our team. Wait, no, actually, I don't think that we did.
No,
Oh,
we
I
did.
think Marty's team won.
No, we won.
we
Me,
won. We
you,
got
Robbie,
50.
and
Oh, in Billy.
I don't think so. Did you guys get crushed on the?
no, we had such a big lead going into the row.
Oh.
Yeah, we definitely won.
Yeah.
I remember that. But we were supposed to get $50 for that. I don't think I ever.
Oh, we got in a paycheck. We got like 200 or something each.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
So
$50. What the fuck?
cool for us.
Is there anything else? Just going back to the server, is there anything else that you can like?
How was Publis?
How was?
Great. Everyone got along well. Maybe they didn't get
you.
along well in the game.
She sent me the funniest video of you guys
on the jet ski.
on the jet ski.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was dying
You still
laughing.
With
Bliss? Yeah, we're friendly. Yeah, I don't talk to her like every day, but we keep in touch like on social media and stuff. I love her. She's hilarious.
Wait, what is she?
She is
doing
very
again?
funny.
Yeah.
Just like
Sorry?
What is she doing now again?
She does her own thing. She has her tea company, Tea with Publicity.
Oh.
And I think she's just started her podcast back up actually. But she lives in LA. She's actually moving to Rhode Island with her hubby or her
boyfriend.
boo. Yeah, her boyfriend. He just got I know everything about her life.
So do I.
I didn't see a man engagement.
Spend 36 hours on an island, you get to know everything.
Yeah, I think he got like he's going to med school in Rhode Island. Yeah. So very exciting new move for her.
Hey,
It's
Eddie, were
exciting.
you still here during that era? Yes.
Maybe I met her once. I think I don't know.
Yeah, I think
wait, no, yeah,
she
Do you guys have a favorite person who worked here who doesn't work here anymore?
Glennie.
Question.
Glennie.
I mean, Will, probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
I gave that no thought. I just thought of the last person out the door, basically.
I'm trying to think.
Will's up there.
I guess Kevin now, Dukes.
Glenn,
He's
right?
Definitely my
Tom?
favorite person.
He still kind of works here.
Like
like
Will's a good
Alana.
one.
Oh yeah, Alana for sure.
I was a big Alana girl.
for sure. I miss her.
I love
Except I
Coley.
never really like.
Coley's a great answer.
Yeah,
Coley for
Coley's
sure.
Coley, Tyler, like that.
Yeah.
The whole gang.
I
over
don't
there.
know. Once you leave the stool, you're fucking dead to me.
So is Dukes dead to you?
Dukes is dead to me.
Damn. R.I.P.
Guys, we had such a great episode.
Dude,
with them.
I actually, speaking of Tyler, I saw a video yesterday.
Who's Tyler?
Trill Withers on Twitter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've seen this kid before, where he does like Twitter Hall of Fame, and he finds like great tweets and he breaks them down with the person who sent it. And they did Twitter Hall of Fame for Tyler's tweet. She's just having a little sex, bro. She's gonna call you back. Yeah. And I did not realize until I watched that video that it was sent at 1:50 a.m. and he was right.
Wait, that's
Oh,
funny.
wow.
Wait,
He was-
what do you mean?
Like he was like, it was his girlfriend, and he's like, yeah, like she just wasn't texting me back, and I just kind of had a feeling she was fucking someone else.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's brutal.
I texted him. I was like, I haven't talked to him in forever, and I was like, dude, I guess real art does come from real pain because I think about that tweet all the time.
How did he find out? Like, did she tell him? Did she see the tweet? Like,
It wasn't. It's a quick video. Like it's like 3 minutes, so they didn't get too deep into it. But he was just like, I was right. I hit the nail on the head.
wow.
That is crazy.
That's if I had to think of like the greatest tweets of all time, that is really really close.
It's a good one.
That's up there.
Well, it's always so crazy that like Sass and KB, like I followed both of them on Twitter like before
They
like I even knew what Barstool was or anything. So like I like was like I loved KB's Twitter. I thought he was so
Oh, yeah.
funny. I mean, I still think he's so funny.
You guys see KB's anus
Oh,
Hawaii
Hawa-
video?
I
So funny.
No, what
was
was it?
dying. Nick, could you pull that up? It's literally so funny. I don't know who.
recent or
I don't know if he edited
He's in
it.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Wait, while he pulls it up, I just want to tell you guys about what I'm drinking in my cup. It's Stella Blue.
Yummy.
Stella Blue
yummy.
coffee. We believe good coffee is one of life's non-negotiables. Our non-negotiables. Non-negotiables.
Negotiables.
Non-negotiables. I don't know. It just doesn't sound right?
Got it.
Non-negotiables. Our delicious roasts are available in cold brew K-cups, ground, and whole bean formats to seamlessly fit into your morning coffee routine. And the best part, each purchase, now I'm getting stressed out. Each purchase helps save homeless pets. Well, me and Gia both adopted homeless pets.
Yeah. When are you?
Yeah, when are you? Now, well, and if you don't want to, you can buy Stella Blue because you're still helping the homeless pets. Now, you can also fuel your mornings with Battle Bar's new dark chocolate espresso protein bars, crispy, delicious energy bars infused with real Stella Blue coffee. That's perfect. Get your coffee and your protein out in one bite. Each bar packs 17 grams of protein, 100 milligrams of natural coffee, and 0 fake sugars to keep you powered up and dialed in. Every bite is battle tested and Big Cat approved. Shop today at StellaBlueCoffee.com or BattleBars.com while supplies last. So yeah, guys, go get your Stella Blue. What are we doing here?
Go drink that. Drink
we
it
have the
up.
bars in the office. I kind of want to try them.
I know. I want to try them too. I
Look
haven't
delicious.
seen them.
Also, Eddie, what snacks did you?
There's so many. If you guys want to come,
Don't
have
give a
them.
spoiler.
Oh, really?
Spoilers.
Yeah, there's a bunch. I honestly like sour cream and onion Funyuns. What did you guys have?
I
I
love
had the Post
Funyuns.
Malone Oreos.
Ooh.
Oh.
What makes them
Whoa.
unique?
They were like caramel.
Yeah, there was a
Or
hint
some
of
shit.
caramel. Yeah. Feits had strawberry watermelon.
Strawberry
Sour Patch.
watermelon sour patches. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's
that sounds
delicious.
delish. I would love that. Wait, strawberry watermelon sour
Big
patch?
surprise though. You'll have to watch the video to find out.
I knew there was strawberry and I knew there was watermelon. but I didn't know-
Oh, I'm dumb. Duh. Watermelon. That's what I was thinking of. I was like, wait, don't they
Yeah,
already
yeah.
have that? Yeah.
And they have a strawberry one too. I've had those. Those are good. Wait, KB, Hawaii.
KB.
It is
Hawaii.
3 minutes. It's a long watch.
Oh.
It's
fu-
worth
very
every minute,
funny,
though.
yeah.
So is he going to Hawaii?
Yeah, he's there now.
Just
Does he do an annual Hawaii trip? I feel like he goes to Hawaii a lot, right?
Bro just loves
Fellow
Hawaii.
All
cat
right,
lover.
Chicago, Illinois to Maui, Hawaii, and that's 10 hours in the air, so you know I had to polish off some miscellaneous nuts and then bust out the sketchbook to rank the top 100 cities in New Plattston by population. The flight attendant looked at me like I had a box cutter when she saw how much South St. Peter grew since the last census. I get it. All right, stop worrying. We made it safe and sound, and let's check out the Maui airport bathroom and give it a quick review thanks to the graphic that Nick made me circa 2018.
Ew.
Hopped on the balcony, and the way I was immediately greeted by all those palms and all that blue, You could say I was dapping up Crips, wardrobe reveal, and so listen, this was kind of a disaster. I went way too heavy on the Italian cream. I brought that bodily discharge color palette. I don't know what happened. I accidentally packed for the New Jersey
KB with the
license plate
Tombolo.
convention. Shorts didn't help the case. Now I'm about to pull up to the luau looking like Eggs Benedict. Was the first stop for cocktails. And I probably butchered that name, but it's like 20 some letters. Who do they think they are? The alphabet? Sun's out, Jeep rental, girlfriend driving.
Hell yeah.
Top up. It doesn't get much better than this. And guess what? It's not even day 2, and the tongue blew. All right, no more funny business, because I learned day 1 that the pool chair situation here is the wildest of wests. You got to stake your claim early and aggressively.
That is so true.
And I had a bag of tricks. I was laying down minority diapers,
Where did he get
used
that?
pediatric medicine, a Band-Aid, because people will jack your seat, but not if they think a sick, wounded baby was posted up on it. I swear y'all playing checkers while I'm playing big checkers. Eyes on the lips of a priest.
Oh no, not the copyright.
All right, easy, Mook. I said easy, Mook. All right, I'll be honest. I'm catawampus off the Polynesian sauce right now, trying to edit this video. Don't know what I'm doing, where
so
I'm
nice.
going with it. All right, so the drinks were hitting like Randy Johnson, so I tried to cork the bats a little bit and sip them in the hot tub. Mistake!
What the hell? I can't imagine
Just all one day.
No, that was 2 days.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Great video.
Great.
Beautiful.
I got a split, but thank you very much for having me, guys.
Thank you so much for
I love
Fun
this
at your
show,
movie.
so a real honor being on.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Let us
Enjoy
know
your
the
movie,
review.
thank
Text me
you.
the review later.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to see the movie? Oh, yeah.
text me too.
I hope you like it.
Nothing crazy. Like, don't give it away. Just say if you liked it. Yeah.
Don't worry, Tom.
Bye. See you. Thank you.
I hope he likes it. I think he will.
Wait,
Why don't you think he will?
I'm not saying John's a contrarian, but I know when he goes in and
You just don't like him.
No. But you can attest to this, right? If someone says something's bad, he will try his best to kind of like find the good in it, which I think is.
Yeah. That's a good point.
So I thought maybe he'd go the opposite,
Okay.
Yeah.
right? Or no? I don't know.
I will say when something's good and people are like, oh, this is bad about it, it's like, let's have some fun.
Yeah.
When something's bad and they're finding good in it, I do think that that's good.
Yeah.
But when something's good and they're finding the bad in it, it's like, oh, come on, let's just have some fun.
Right. Like
Yeah, it
there's no
can't be.
need to bring us all down.
Yeah. Well, I saw, it was really, when Wicked came out, I was like, okay, I had fun at Wicked. And then I saw a friend who's like into theater, like is an actor on Broadway, and was like, this is what's wrong with it, this was wrong. And I was like, let's just have
friend
some
Ben Shapiro?
fun. I love this close up.
What the hell? Look at that goatee.
You're kind of like, what's
glowing.
Yeah, smiling for the
No,
camera.
like kind of.
Oh my god.
Are you doing the goatee?
We'll see how long it lasts. I probably will actually shave tomorrow.
Come on, wear it to the wedding.
No, I don't think.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, the wedding's
Wedding.
Are you in the
is
wedding?
tomorrow? No, there's no party. There's no wedding parties.
All right,
Oh,
enough
that's
of those
good.
close up.
I feel like that's the move. Unless
Yeah.
you have like siblings you're really close with.
I am
So
so
island talk.
excited. Literally gonna die.
I'm sure the food will be amazing.
Oh my god, the prosciutto melon ball sack.
Totally.
I saw the menu. It looks.
You guys,
outstanding.
you guys obviously don't keep up with Chicks in the Office.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I missed that.
It's fine. They had like this clip come out where like Rhea was talking about the menu. She was like, "Oh, and then we're gonna have like this prosciutto melon ball salad." And Francesca goes, "Prosciutto melon ball sack?" Rhea's like,
funny.
"I did not say that. Like, what the fuck are you thinking?" So I'm excited to try that.
Do you listen to Chicks in the Office?
Every once in a while, yeah.
Oh.
I find it hard to listen to podcasts.
Someone's
with
gotta
people
support their sister.
I know. Does that make sense? I find it hard to listen to podcasts of people I know.
Yes, there was a time where I had to stop just because I was like, I feel like I'm hearing my sister's voice too much. But I like to hear their takes on like certain pop culture stuff. So
Totally.
yeah, I want to know what they think about the tea.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
So Eddie, that's mostly why you're in town, right?
No, Eddie's here for a work trip.
Yeah, well, I'm doing snacks. I'm doing the draft tonight. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
What draft?
The NFL draft tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Are you going to the one?
Yeah,
You are going, right?
I'm going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Why, is that like an inside joke?
No, it's not inside
I think I
joke.
got the inside
I knew
joke.
he was here for like a bunch of other stuff.
I think it is an inside joke.
You have been grinding since you got here.
That's what I'm saying.
You're
Yeah.
for Fishbowl. Or this
Doing that.
episode.
I'm in the bowl. Like I'm here.
Yeah.
Wait, so I don't know if any of you guys have been following this, but I was like looking at clips this morning and I was just really confused. I'm hoping one of you guys can explain this to me. This whole Justin thing on Kirk Minahan show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Do
confused,
do
too.
either of you like know the tea or the drama? I'm confused.
Yeah,
I just
so
keep seeing clips of him
Justin
crying and I feel
last
bad.
week was like talking about like right before the show, I guess the girl he was dating for a few months broke up with him,
Oh gosh, okay.
or like over text, and so he was like emotional on the
Okay.
show, and they were like I'm currently trying to catch up on that episode, and then but I think this morning, I haven't seen it yet. He like apparently cried more.
Yeah. So
Like
yesterday,
about it because there might have been a DM sent from the girl to a couple other people in the KMS unit.
Oh.
Line Mike and Colleen, I think, and it was like they basically but I think they didn't know if it was actually the girl or if it was fake. So, but then they had him on unnamed, and they kind of just felt bad for him too. But like also,
Okay, so he's just been publicly been going through this breakup.
And crying.
well, he wasn't trying to.
Basically, yeah.
He was. It was on KMS that it had happened right before it went live.
Okay.
And Kirk was like, "Are you crying? Like, what's going on?" And then like he, as he started talking about it, he started like welling up a little, and then like, and then
So sad.
I forget who on the team did it, but somebody called her a cunt at one point,
Oh.
and then
She's for the streets.
and then she
Probably
I think
Kirk.
That's what prompted her to like block him on everything.
Oh.
And
Well, probably for
might
her,
be
the
getting
best.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
Probably
if
for the
one of my
best.
coworkers,
Yeah.
if my boyfriend's coworker called me a cunt, I'd probably block
I
him.
think
too.
I would too. Yeah.
But yeah, then what ended up happening today, like he ended up going home, but then joining the unnamed show.
Yeah.
Because and then when he was talking about it, he got choked up again.
Oh.
Here, we actually have the clip.
Oh,
right
perfect,
Here.
okay.
We can
I just feel bad because every clip I saw, they're all laughing at him crying, and I'm like, stop laughing.
conversation about what
Absolutely.
my job is.
Very
Because
smart.
if you just jump into it and people are just, which is fine. I love the show
Hey,
more than
she's a
anything.
cunt.
There are jokes made at my expense where if you hear them, you go like, oh, okay, well, that doesn't really add up. I don't necessarily like this. But
Well,
I thought we were going to have that conversation. And then the next morning, she's like, by the way, we have to break off whatever this is because I want children and I don't think you're the right person for this. And then she sends another message to Mike and stuff saying I'm the reason why she
all right, take it easy. Take it
wants
easy.
to have
Take it
children.
easy. Dave, don't laugh. Don't laugh.
It's tough,
Dave and Kirk.
I don't know. And then
See me crack a
and then it's
smile.
like,
This
I-
guy's
I-
hurting.
My heart.
I prefer, but I do
laugh. He didn't laugh.
love the show and the content and stuff like that. And I'm not going to not be myself on these things, and I'm not going to suppress my feelings
Yes,
for these things on
Justin.
these shows.
For you.
So if she wanted me to do that and say, hey, you have to not be Justin on Kirk Minahan show or Barstool anymore, I'd say, well, I can't do that. It's like asking someone to, it's like asking Whitney, like, hey, I love you, but can you not talk hockey? Can you not
dye your
do
hair?
anything
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, right. Just
Wait, I'm not familiar.
He comes off very likable.
No,
yeah,
that
he's
is
so
so
sweet.
sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah,
But
no,
I guess
they-
my
they were
question
all
is,
on his side.
why?
Yeah, okay.
Why? Okay, and I'm not as familiar, but like, what is wrong with his attitude on Kirk? Like, why does his girlfriend not like that?
No, it has nothing to do with that. She broke up with him, I think, because she's a little bit older and she wants to like have kids soon.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's.
I think it was more
man.
about that than
That's like a sad breakup
that
reason.
sucks. Oh, I feel
Yeah,
bad.
it's like you can't help but laugh, like at Dave
Oh,
laughing.
I'm laughing at Dave. I'm not laughing at
Yeah,
Justin
yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
no, I don't-
I feel for him.
Yes, I feel bad for
Give him one Taylor Swift song to listen to right now.
Oh my god.
He's a huge Swiftie. He probably
really?
knows it.
Oh, he is?
Give
oh
him
my
a
god,
song.
Justin.
That was also-
play My Tears Ricochet, My King, and just go for a long walk.
Go for a long walk.
listen to freaking Hoax.
And give yourself a break.
scream. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
don't be too hard on yourself.
Don't let yourself like.
Go listen to How Did It End and curl up in a ball and sob your eyes out.
Also, shout
That's
out
your
to him
God-given
for
right.
getting broken up with right before the show and then powering through. Like I would be out of there.
I would literally be screaming.
Hey, I want to say.
Imagine if one of us got broken up with before Fishbowl.
Yeah. Well,
I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be here. No, I would leave. Yeah.
We also,
If he wants to come on Fishbowl,
yeah. If he needs like therapy, we can help
we're
him.
here for you.
I didn't know that we were doing a Barstool Summer House, and I would like to
know more.
formally
It's-
apply.
So it's still being kicked around. Dave said it at the
We're
end
doing
of
a
Unnamed
Barstool
show.
Summer House?
They're trying to figure out the logistics of it, if it's possible. But he said from this, Justin is like, he came off as such a sweetheart. Like,
Yeah, he does.
It's like, he's like, I never would have thought of you for this. You're in the house.
Wait,
so
we want to be in the house.
wanna be in the
We
house.
want to be in the
I feel like
house.
you have to be single, I would guess.
Why? You have relationship.
Sorry, guys. I'll be in the house.
That's not fair.
No,
There's couples
I
on
don't
Summer
know.
House.
Okay, yeah, there's couples on Summer House.
Yeah, and TJ works at the company too, so that would be more.
Okay, yeah,
tea.
you get that. You got
Yeah.
that. You got that, Queen.
People want to know that tea, so I feel like that would be good.
People do want to know that.
I did try to get on Love Island and had no effect. So maybe this is the next best thing.
Yes,
But I thought I
feel like-
heard
but I
originally
think-
it was only for Chicago people, but maybe that's
Oh.
not the case.
I think-
What? Why do they?
I don't know because it
What
was
were
like
you gonna
set in
say?
Chicago. I don't know much about it, but
I guess
whatever it is.
I can
fuck, Eddie. This is your fault.
From what I
because they're
understand,
younger, but
it
that's
is all
I
like
mean,
Nikki.
I'm
Well, it
young.
was like based
'cause they're all
basically
hooking
off
up.
the Nikki Smokes and
Oh, okay.
It's a good idea. I hate to
Yeah.
say it is a good idea.
yeah, I mean if they open
No,
it
it's a
up, maybe
great
maybe we'll
idea.
get out there.
Eddie, how is
maybe they'll add a few New York people.
Wait, they should have a Casa Amor week where the New York people come.
That's great. That's great. Speaking of with all the drama in the office, how is the state of the Chicago office?
Which drama specifically?
Ooh.
The Nikki Smokes drama.
which one do you think we're talking about?
Yeah,
You
wait,
wanna-
yeah.
What drama are you
Is there
talking
different
about?
drama?
Oh, we're talking about Nikki Smokes, so it's
What's
like,
most recent?
well, Smokes he's double. He's got the Cubs drama, then he's got the girl drama. Like he's all over the place.
Shout out Nikki
You
Smokes.
know? So
Yeah.
it's fine. You'll just see him one day, and he'll kind of look like his eyes will be like a little like, not welled up. He won't be crying, but he'll be like a little upset at his desk, and
Why?
it's like better than because he gets yelled at all the time.
Oh well, maybe. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. I really do get that, honestly.
But no, it's fine. I think honestly, like, it's like not really a factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I just want to see all those girls there thrive. And if that means Nikki Smokes has to get yelled at, then he has to get yelled at.
Well, aren't they all at Stagecoach right now?
Oh, they are? The girly
Lit.
pops?
Yeah,
All three of them?
I think so. Yeah,
Shit.
For work or for like?
for work. Yeah.
Damn.
Where's your girls at?
Wisconsin.
Oh, what are
Yeah.
they doing there?
Party?
Yeah, there's
Twisted
a
Tea?
Yeah.
Twisted Tea party at one of the bars there.
Wait, speaking of the summer house,
How do we get sent to cool stuff, ladies?
I think it's because my TikTok following's weak. I'm working on it, guys. I'll be honest.
Honestly, same. I'm trying to get my
I have
followers
like
up.
250K, maybe 160K.
That's a lot.
Thank you, but
Huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
250K versus 260K?
Oh, I thought you said 160K.
No.
I thought you said I have.
You did say 160.
I thought you said I
no,
have
no.
250K or 160.
You did say that.
It might even be 170. I'll look it up really quick. Watch it be like 230. But it's so hard on I feel like Instagram's like a steady climb.
Oh, I disagree entirely. I think TikTok's a
263.
steady, and Instagram is
222 more than me.
I just feel like TikTok is so hard to grow on, and everyone says post
Now
4
it
times
is,
a day.
yeah.
Post 4 times a day. It's like post 4 times a day. What about posting quality?
I got absolutely dominated by the Survivor Fiji photo dump I tried to do. The crops of the pictures, it put me in like it's so hard when you put so many pictures. Like I don't do photo dumps, so I tried to do a photo dump
On Twitter,
on Instagram.
Is your first
Instagram.
It might have been my first dump, and it all like they all got out of whack. And like at
They
one
do.
point, I had the grid on it because I screenshot it. I forgot.
I noticed that. I was like, damn, he's got the white bars on
Yeah,
his pics.
it was.
It's honestly
Is this 2011?
It's really hard because
Well,
like
you would think Instagram would have a feature that just
figure that out.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
well, it's because you can't do a
Yeah, like,
vertical
see,
and
they
the
all, like
horizontal.
they went so there you see if you go back you see the grid, you see the you can't really see it
You
from
hit him with a 9 grid, Tommy?
Yeah.
It also
Yeah.
looks like he had a Huji film. Do you guys remember Huji film?
Yeah,
I
of
got
course.
fucked by that.
Did you say blue?
That one really
the white
dominated.
bar.
Yeah,
me.
there you go. The white.
Yeah, the
white
Then you
border.
just zoom in.
because then I would have been.
Then you got it.
Gone
Then you're
out.
cutting
Yeah,
out the
that's fair.
baddies. Then you're cutting out
fair.
the ladies.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's the guy from Mr. Beast.
yeah, Carl.
Wait, I'm so dead. And that from Mr. Beast games.
So did it make you want to go do Real Survivor or not want to do Real Survivor?
Want to do it. And it was really like the night was The cameraman said it
Kinda
was
look
the
like that
second
dog.
hardest weather night he ever worked.
Yeah, you kind of did look like that dog.
I looked like that dog.
A little bit. You know
Me
how
and that dog really bonded.
you know
She
how
was
they
just
look
like,
like their dogs?
He was like an island dog.
When I went to Fiji, I met a dog and it looked
he's kinda
just like that
smiling.
dog.
You do
Yeah.
look like that. What's the meme of the dogs like half smirking?
Doge
Yeah.
to the moon.
No, we type in like half smirking dog.
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
like
The
that
Twitter
meme.
meme.
You gotta do look
Yeah.
like that. No offense.
That's so fun though. That's like such
That's
a
cool.
cool once in a lifetime experience.
I know.
Well, hopefully not once.
Oh yeah, true. Well, they do different places though, right? So maybe.
No, it's just Fiji now.
Oh, okay, okay.
This
It's
guy?
aligned with that.
I was
guess
thinking
you
of
don't
something
look
else.
Like it as much as, but yeah, I was thinking of something
You
else.
think I look like that dog?
You gotta. Aw.
Why do they only do
That's
Fiji?
cute.
What?
Why do they only do Fiji?
They just have a really good setup there of like they rent out all these islands and it's just kind of like a well-oiled machine at this
Easy.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's. I mean, I wonder because that's also where Love Island's filmed. So like maybe there's some kind of like tax thing.
Yeah, it could be
I don't
something
really know. Interesting. Do you watch reality TV show at all, Eddie?
Big challenge guy, but I
Ooh.
missed. I haven't seen the new All Star season.
I
Watch
never
it?
watched the challenge.
No. Yeah.
I'm like
feel
very
like-
50-50 on reality TV.
We also.
I've heard that I need to watch Vanderpump Rules though. I've heard that that is like.
Well, yeah, but now that it's kind of like come to an end, like you kind of
Yeah.
know what happens. You
But-
know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
The earlier seasons are insane.
Yeah.
Like those people they all have a screw loose in the best way possible.
Totally. Eddie, what were you gonna say?
what were you
Oh,
saying?
it's embarrassing to admit, but I did like Teen Mom a lot back then.
Teen Mom was awesome.
Yeah, wait.
Well, that was a lot of drama.
Teen Mom was awesome.
Well, that was like it was like awesome. Well, honestly, when you were watching it, like you're like, oh my god, this is crazy. But looking back on it, it's like
Oh yeah,
really
it's icky.
sad. Like that
icky.
one guy who was like the famous guy. That way he was like a bigger guy, and he was maybe Janelle was his girlfriend, I think her name is, and like Gary.
Gary.
You know,
yeah,
Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everyone hated Gary, and then everyone realized like, wait, Gary was actually.
Do you remember
good
Gary?
guy.
Anybody?
I remember the girls. I remember the one girl gave up her kid for adoption. She was a really sweet one, and then there was a girl with the dark
Yes.
hair and the blue eyes.
That was Caitlin, and then Caitlin gave her kid for adoption. Yes.
Yes, yeah. And then there was the other girl. She had dark hair and like the blue eyes, and her boyfriend were toxic. I'd have to look at a cast list.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say
There's a
is-
few of those.
Yeah, there's a few.
There's a few of those.
But I think in reality TV now, if you're on reality TV, you can grow a following, you can start a podcast, you can start a business, you can do other things. But if you were on reality TV back then, you were really at the mercy of the edit.
That's what like Jersey Shore cast always
Yeah.
says. They're like, we got so fucked over, like they
If it
literally
had come out
exploited our whole
7
life.
years
They
later.
did not get fucked over.
Well,
They-
they didn't get paid. They like barely got paid, and they
Yeah,
also
but-
like don't get residuals from like
But
those
they're-
earlier seasons.
Their lives are significantly
Worked
better.
out.
For sure, no, for sure.
But if the show had come out 7 years later, 10 years later, they would be even. Like, because they would have
yes,
like
I
huge
think they would
podcasts.
be
They'd
10
have,
times more rich.
yeah, they would have way more money.
Yeah, I agree.
It's also like, I feel like
They're
the
fine. They're
first-
totally fine the way
Yeah.
that they are now.
And they're
obviously.
icons.
The first seasons of any reality TV show is good because like A, they have nothing to lose and don't have like a following, and B, like they don't have like brand deals that they have to like think of, and so it's like
I also think back then, like, you weren't as scared to get canceled. I feel like
For sure.
Like, because
Well,
like
social media, like there wasn't that much social media for people to be like, well, actually, this is problematic because blah 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 blah.
so people were just acting curious.
I know they
as
say. I
hell.
mean, I don't remember because I was 4. But in 2000, like the first season of Survivor, like they were celebrities. Like they were on the covers of magazines.
Oh, wow.
Talk shows. Like they were legitimately like household names. Like 60 million people watched the finale.
I've been
Wow.
listening to this podcast. It actually has like ended, but I've been listening to old episodes. So I just found it, and it's about like things on the internet. And I listened to this episode on the first webcam girl. The first webcam girl, all she did is she had a webcam, and the webcam couldn't do videos, but it would take. It's giving Peyton in One Tree Hill, but like if you guys have watched One Tree Hill,
haven't.
Oh, okay. Well, she like is a webcam girl on One Tree Hill, so like, she'll do her like homework in front of a webcam. So it's like some of it. I mean, as time went on, like 5 years into being webcam, she did like show herself masturbating, but whatever. But like in the beginning, like it was just her like cooking, her doing her laundry, and it would just take like a picture like every hour or something, and she like didn't throw out her house. Girl, this bitch went on David Letterman.
Wow.
She was so famous.
Yeah, like that's
Well,
a
that's what-
catch-22.
That's what people say now. Like, I'm trying to think of like an obscure, like somebody got, okay, so let's say like Hawk to a girl. Like, they would say, oh, she would like just go on Ellen. That would be like her 5 minutes of fame, and then like you would never hear from her again. You know what I mean? Like
Alex
if
from
she
Target
got,
back
like if she got
Damn
famous like
Daniel.
10 years ago, she would have like just like she would go on Ellen maybe like Dr. Phil or something, and then like that's it. You know what I
But
mean?
some of our most famous people are from the like Justin Bieber is technically from the internet.
Yeah,
No,
Kim
for
Kardashian
sure.
technically like sexy.
Totally.
What happened to Bobby Althoff?
I think she brought her show back, right?
I-
She's back, no?
I think that she's
have
on
no
TikTok. I see her
idea.
on TikTok.
She gets a lot of hate online. I know
No,
that.
I feel like Twitter's like on her
yeah.
ass for some
I don't really know why.
I really like her. I do think that she should never drop the character. Every time she has interviews, I think she should be rude. I know she's not a rude person. It's like a character she plays, but I think she should always be rude.
That one clip, I love that one
I
clip.
think
of her.
that's the thing that's missing is like the going back and forth. Because then people
Yeah.
see her as a human.
And they're like, why are you being a dick?
She doesn't do it
Yeah.
anymore?
No, she'll go on interviews and be like, she's a nice girl, but her character on her podcast is rude.
Yeah.
But she'll go and do interviews and she'll be a nice girl because she's a nice girl. And then
Oh.
people see her being rude and they're like, why are you being fucking rude? But I think if she doubled down on her character, like Nathan Fielder style,
Right.
I think like
commit to the bit.
because like I see her as like doing a character, I see her as like a comedian, but I don't think other people, I don't think they understand what she's doing. And so they're like, she's a bitch, but she's not. She's like a comedian.
A lot of people on the internet have a hard time understanding nuance.
Totally. And I think it might help their small brains if she just stuck with the bit.
Yeah, I agree. Totally.
Were you gonna bring up the magician clip or whatever?
Yes, Jackie, exactly that.
I love
Have
that
you guys
clip.
seen that clip of Bobby? And I forget who she's talking to, but she's talking to like a female rapper, I think.
Musician.
Yeah. And she's like, so like, how do you like being a musician? Bobby asked her, and she's like, so offended by the question. She's like, what the fuck? Like, I ain't no musician. Like, I'm not this, that.
Oh, I saw that.
Because
But she was in on it for sure.
I think she was in
so?
on it. I think
Sure.
so.
Oh
1000%.
shit. Oh shit, Jackie. Maybe we need to get.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Maybe you
You
literally.
guys need to understand a little nuance.
Yeah, maybe I don't understand nuance.
Well, I don't think I think they wanted you to watch it.
Give her an Oscar because
Yeah.
she was killing the.
I think they
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
you to watch it and be confused, but I definitely think she was in on it.
You today, so-
Yeah.
but that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician. That mean make magic or something?
Do you think she's
what
a
is
magician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician.
I-
I make music. I make
I am-
music, and that's not all I do. I make music. I act. I'm a TV star too, a young mogul.
Just really quick, I think you're confusing.
I'm not confusing nothing because you don't know. You thought that all I was a magician or whatever the fuck you said.
See, that's what I think you think I said. I said
I'm
musician,
so real to
not
me.
magician.
I don't think, baby. I don't think. What is that? That's ghetto. I don't think. I know.
No, she's definitely in on it.
Clearly, you're not thinking.
I didn't say
Saying,
magician.
baby, that's ghetto. I don't think.
She's definitely in on it.
Nick, does it say who she is? Who that woman is? Sorry to that lady. I
No,
don't know.
but I can figure it out.
Okay, thank you.
Damn, I really
It
got
doesn't
deep
really
in that.
matter, but I'm just
So,
curious.
Eddie, did you watch the challenge before Survivor? Like, is that what you won, Survivor? Surviving Barstool?
I mean, I kind of knew. I watched the first season of Survivor, and that was really it. But yeah, I watched the challenge before.
Oh, okay.
Yes, like I.
Were
I
you the first ever winner?
Second, Tommy was first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Tommy.
Yeah. We won before,
Suki
like
with
it was
the
a lot of money.
good. Sukiana, aka Suki. Okay, I don't know Suki. The pop off queen.
But don't you think like they got to do like of course they couldn't capitalize on their brand as much, but they got to do cooler shit. Like Jersey Shore, I think they were in like a Three Stooges movie. Like they were all over the place.
Yeah.
On magazines. Like
Well, there was less
but I don't-
viral people.
Yes,
So, like, it
exactly.
But I
meant
also
more.
think that they didn't own all the things they were doing. Like you know what I mean? Like they couldn't build their own podcast or their own Instagram. Like
yeah, they missed out on money, but I feel like they made up like they had experience that were like
I mean, Pauly D became big DJ.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mike went to jail.
Yeah.
Snooki has Snooki shop.
Yeah.
I just think if they were that big a little bit later where they could like control their own narrative a little bit. Because also like if you get a bad edit, you can't tell the world who you are.
I do also think if it came a little bit later, it might not have been as big because
I
they
agree,
got more
of
washed.
course.
Like they would have got more lost
more
in the
things,
sauce. There's
yeah.
so
True,
much
That's
more.
that's
like,
true. It's hard to find like a raunchy reality TV show now. Like I feel like
What about Montoya?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This
Love Island's pretty crazy.
what is that called? Temptation Island. But that's the Spanish version. I'm pretty sure the U.S. version is like way more
can't-
tame.
it's also kind of hard for me to fathom a bad edit, right? Like we're in a world where like I feel that doesn't happen, right?
I don't know because I'm guessing you didn't watch Love Island.
Yeah, he definitely.
No, like here for Barstool.
Oh, for
You
Barstool?
know what I mean? Like-
yeah, I don't think you can get a bad edit.
Yeah, like where like people manipulate shit and they'll take something from here.
I
and put
think
it
like
there.
I have seen like I think like there's
I think they did that with this year's Surviving Barstool a little bit.
Did they?
I mean, that's
Oh, you're talking about. I literally thought you meant like stool scenes.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I understand now. You're talking about surviving Barstool.
Yeah, you don't know what a bad edit is?
Yeah, but I thought you just meant in general.
No, I'm saying at Barstool. Like, I can't fathom that. Like the way we're on
You gotta
camera.
make someone the villain.
Yeah, I think you gotta.
Yeah,
make
you do have to make
storylines.
someone the
Yeah,
villain.
but I'm saying a bad edit to the point where they actually manipulate shit.
Yes, I get what you mean.
Like that.
You
doesn't
can't
happen.
make someone say a certain thing.
Yes,
You know?
For sure.
but you can cut it out of context and
Right,
make
Exactly.
it. Yeah,
like
yeah.
that does not happen here.
And now
I don't think so.
I also
though.
think
Yeah,
like
I don't think so.
maybe this sounds crazy, but I do think we have a better moral compass. Like we're not trying to fuck over our
No,
own.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, totally.
Like if you do something crazy, we're gonna post it,
Also,
but we're
it's
not
like-
gonna cut things you said.
Yeah.
like splice it somewhere
Yeah.
where you just didn't say it.
Yeah.
That's
That would
what I
also
mean.
cause like a lot of issues just like in the office. Like
Yeah, well, because the producers are here. Like when I think of when I'm cutting clips or whatever, or when I use
watch all the
whatever.
producers, they're all like texting each other like these fucking idiots.
Yeah, exactly. But like you do think you're like I don't want smoke with like the content
totally
people or
not.
whatever.
So
look
I
at
meant
the
I don't want smoke with the
year.
production people.
Yeah.
I do know that like people like things have been filmed and people have gone and been like, hey, can you not put that? You know what I mean? Like
sure,
get
for
that,
sure.
yeah.
I get that, and I do think like unfortunately the producers have a responsibility to keep it. Like it's kind of their job.
Sure.
But I don't think anyone's ever gotten like clipped up.
Like shit out of place.
Like no one's ever
The
gotten
whole
clipped up to like say like a slur or like you know what I mean? Like
Right, I get what you're
I
saying.
hate women. I
I
hope.
guess.
Yeah.
Like Jackie,
I
you've
hope
never
they
taken
die.
a KFC radio interview and taken a question from one place and taken an answer from another and put it together.
That'd be
Yeah, like that would be
Yes.
crazy.
Like places do that though.
yeah, that's
So I have a friend who did like a reality TV show, and they took something from an interview where she was sitting in the chair post show, and they put it over a scene where her head was turned. So they had her say it while her head was turned, so it looks like she said it in that moment, and then everyone freaks out, but she said it in the chair at the end of like a long.
That's what they do on Love Island.
Yeah, that's
And
like,
when I heard it, I like went and watched that episode, and like as an editor, you can tell it's not the same thing. Like you can hear
You do
the
that
audience
on Bachelor, Bachelorette too.
That's so crazy.
It's crazy to me.
What's so inspiring to me about reality TV is like I'm like, watching Southern Charm right now, and like the people who are like villains for like 2 episodes, the next 2 episodes, I'm like, wait, I actually fuck with them. Like
I know.
they can redeem themselves, and like so now whenever I'm hungover, I'm like, oh my god, everyone hates me. Like I was being so weird last night. Like I was being so annoying. I just go,
No, you just got a bad edit.
you just got a bad edit. Next episode, I'll get them next episode.
Well, I always think about like Leah from Love Island.
That's exactly who I was thinking.
She
of.
was so
She got a bad
convinced-
edit.
She got a terrible
They
edit.
tried to take her
Tried
down.
to make her like the bad person.
Yeah, I thought she was like, I didn't watch it, but I feel like she's the big winner.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
she came out and she was shocked because she thought that everyone was gonna hate her, and everyone's like no, we all saw through like whatever the producers were trying to do.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm not working. They're doing like a after Love Island reality show with a bunch of them, and she was like, I said I would do it if there wasn't a single producer from Love Island on this show.
Oh, good
It's
for
like
her.
I don't trust any of them.
So on Love Island, do you know like the concept? They don't have their phones.
okay.
So it's like, and it's clipped every day, so it's like in real time.
Yeah, it's every single day of the week.
So at the end of the day, like the editors probably stay up all night and they make that day and put it out the next day. So we're in real time. They don't have their phones, so they don't know how like the public is perceiving them. And every so often they play like a big game, like 75-80% of the way in, where they read tweets from the public to find out how the public is perceiving them. So Leah's getting a really bad.
That's diabolical.
It's the worst game, but it's the best because it stirs up all the drama.
Like to get off of the island and be like, well, time to find out what America thinks about me.
Yeah, but this is during the show.
No, I know. I'm saying even regardless of that little game.
And
like,
they make you think that you're.
Sorry.
No, just they will intentionally make them think like that they're.
Yeah, that's what they did to her. So they gave her a bad edit where they made her look, and you could see like you're watching it, and you're like, I can't believe they're trying to make this guy like she has a conflict with this guy, and they're making him sympathetic. Like they're cutting other people being like, she's so mean. They're putting soft music when he's crying, but he's actually a total jerk.
Yeah, he was a manipulator.
Then they play that game. And they read tweets of people saying like Leah sucks. They must have dug for those tweets.
So the people on Twitter exposed the producers because they were able to find the tweets and they were from like burner accounts with like one follower.
Because everyone watching it,
So the people were like, they made these tweets.
Yeah, even though she got a bad edit, like everyone watching it still stuck with her because like the storyline was weak. Yeah.
I was thinking like if I was on that and like I get my phone, like I go through a whole season, I get to the end, I go and I check my phone, like what do I check first? Like, how do I gauge?
I think you check your Instagram following.
I guess you check your Instagram following.
I'm not calling my mom first. I'm
No,
checking
totally.
the following.
I would just have to have someone like summarize it for me.
She
like,
comes
is it
off
good or
the
bad?
island with over 1 million followers. Everyone else comes off the island with like 300,000.
Oh, really?
Like she was the obvious.
Everyone loved her. And actually, Francesca and Rio were the first people to interview a bunch of them after the show. And they were able to tell, like, they were the first people that got to tell them, like, you guys are huge. And Leah was like in shock. It's crazy. And that's what makes me like scared about like reality TV and stuff. Like nowadays, I feel like it's so production heavy. You don't get like the authenticity of like old reality TV because it feels so forced. Everything feels so forced, in my opinion. I don't know.
Totally, but if I could get on Barstool Summer House, like I would have. Hey, listen, I
will do anything you want. I will literally do anything you
Nikki
want.
Smokes' number.
Besides that, I will do anything.
He's by office, like by coastal.
Like I could stir the pot for the people. You know what I mean? Like I can like.
There needs to be like there's always like a
I could be the
couple.
girlfriend. Yes, right?
There's always a couple because then people like go. I mean,
to us,
think
for
about
advice,
Summer House.
we stir the pot. We
if that
spread the
couple
tea.
wasn't together,
yes,
there would have been way less
We
drama.
can be the Kyle and Amanda.
Exactly.
Are you sure your boyfriend want to do this?
He's so sweet.
It's like a Montoya thing.
I'm just assuming TJ would do it. He has no choice. So either, So
Also,
TJ.
he's like in such good shape. Like it'd be a shame to not go on a
get
Summer
out
House.
there.
Yeah, it's like
show off what you've been working on.
yeah, exactly.
He looks amazing.
Exactly.
If I get on, I vow to stop. I feel like I've been playing it safe at Barstool, not really causing drama.
No, I'll go
Up until this
crazy.
point, I will stop that.
Jackie,
the second
have
I
you
enter
ever
the house.
caused drama at the office? That's a serious. I'm just genuinely curious.
Yeah, Tico wanted to kill her.
Yeah, Tico wanted to come at one point. Tico and I like actually almost like fist fought. Like she almost like it was I don't know why I said it. I was like told everybody that she was on a period for some reason. I don't know.
That's all you said?
Why?
Well, like it was honestly like really unhinged
How
to
did
me.
she
Like,
deserves to beat you or beat your ass?
yeah, no. I remember it like kind of being like natural the way it came up in conversation.
How could that possibly?
Okay.
Natural conversation.
Here's what happened.
on
Eddie,
her
do you
period.
remember? Wait, what happened was
Oh, was it during
it
Survivor?
was during Survivor, and like I was
Not
like
bad at it.
Oh, I was like, because I had won, so
also
I was
the
going to
deciding vote
invite
for
somebody, and I was like, she had just said that she was on her period, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
I think I said like I don't want. I said like it must sync up cycles. Wait, I don't know.
I remember this.
Anyways, point is, at one point in the bathroom, she literally cornered me. If there was a camera on me, like it would have been the most weenie thing. Like I'm like back to two corner. I'm like, please don't. Oh my god, it was really bad. Like she like really made it seem like she was gonna like hit me, and I was kind of like, it was a moment where I was just like, wow, I really would not be good in this situation. Like,
It's also funny to do it without cameras.
yeah.
It's
She
real.
wasn't gonna do anything. Like she literally
Also,
was just
like that's not that crazy to say. Like, as a girl, if a guy said it, I think it would be like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean I'm on my period?
yeah,
Fuck
no,
you.
it definitely was like kind of
I'm
uncalled
gonna
for.
start a rumor in a few weeks that Jackie's on it.
You should.
We'll
You
see
should.
how
Wait,
it
did you
goes.
guys hear?
If you do it every week, eventually you'll get it.
Yeah. I don't
Was that your only tease?
bleed anymore. If anybody wants to know.
I don't either, actually.
Yeah, because my IUD. So you have fun trying to tell them.
You can't even.
That
Fucking
happened?
lie.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
If you have your IUD, like, and you
You
get the
don't get
hormonal one, you don't
periods?
get your period.
Yeah.
I get like period
You
symptoms.
can stop your birth. You can stop your period with birth control too.
Still
Like the
happen, but no
pills.
I
bleeding.
knew that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
You're a woman. The emotions
totally.
are still gonna happen.
Predictable at any
One
moment.
thing about women, they're gonna have
They
hormones.
be emotional.
No, the best part is like since I don't bleed, I don't actually know when my period is. So whenever I feel a little emotional, I go, I'm on my period.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm on my period every week.
Whenever I want a little bit
You
of
ever get
chocolate, I go,
scared
I'm
though
on my
that you're
period.
pregnant? Because I feel like whenever I'd skip my period, I would always get scared
Wasn't
that I
that
was
the whole
pregnant.
thing of an IUD? Is you can't get pregnant.
Yeah, you can't get pregnant, but
People have
I'm in a little
gotten
bit of a.
pregnant on
I think it's
an
like
IUD.
99.9% or
So
something.
if you have an IUD, basically it's kind of like the basket. You have like a really big center who's swatting the ball out, and so it can't go into
Good analogy.
Or it's
But
like one of
if
those
you-
in the the war like that Israel has like the rockets. like,
Golden
they shoot-
Dome?
Yeah, the Golden Dome. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
So it's like it's shooting. So it's shooting.
Has to be the first time an IUD's ever been compared to the
the
warring
IDF.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Golden Dome.
Let's stick to
Okay,
Caroline's.
so they're swatting it out, but then there's a IUD, and I don't know which one you have, but I have this one where it's hormones as well. So on top of them shooting, like kicking the thing out, they don't even have a basketball. The basketball's deflated.
Huh.
Yeah.
So I have the hormones, which is what your regular birth control is, and then I have the guy blocking.
Wait, what's
So you don't
I'm
get
trying to relate the hormones to the war. I can't think of
emotional?
you don't get emotion. You don't get like the emotion part of it either.
No, I think
You do.
still do.
I think you're still PMS.
Yeah, I think you still do.
That whole thing is crazy.
Tell me, since we have
Yes.
Periods.
Yeah, isn't it crazy?
The whole thing's wild.
Isn't it crazy that you could be like at work sitting next to your female coworker and she's
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Tom. I had Kate on once because we talked periods for 45 minutes. It was the most informational.
You have questions?
Well, she
clearly answered them all, yeah.
Did you know the pad?
Yeah, so I actually learned this from a girl where it's like, so the tampon goes in the puss, and then the
They put the pad on
goes
the
in
underwear.
Wait, how did I not know that?
You just stick it on.
I only learned that like a few
puss.
years.
Like, yeah, I thought it was.
I thought it covered up the puss. I thought it was like a Band-Aid for the puss.
The sticky part on?
Yes.
I didn't know. I only knew pads. I knew
That's
pads before I knew
amazing.
tampons.
That
Why?
makes sense.
that makes sense.
And then I was like, so what happens when you stick the tampon out? Doesn't it just fall out? They're like, no, it opens like a Christmas.
Yeah,
It does.
yeah.
It
I was
does.
like, oh my
Wait,
God,
what?
who knew that? Yes. Yes, exactly.
Once it like goes, if you put like a tampon in water, you can see like it like expands. Yeah. So once it like goes in, the moisture.
And then how
makes
often
it
do you have to
expand.
take that out?
Depends on how heavy your
Depends
flow
on how
is,
heavy your
but I'd
flow
say
is.
like 2 to 3 times a day.
You can't have it over 8 hours or you die. That's the craziest part.
Yeah, or your legs get cut off.
Yeah, if you have it on for over 8 hours, you get toxic shock syndrome.
What about
That's
sleep?
not very true.
But that's what they make you feel like.
Or you.
What about sleep?
Toxic shock syndrome.
you
is
could go a
actually-
What
little-
about sleep?
You could go a little over 8 hours.
You'll be
You wear a
fine.
pad to
You'll be
sleep.
fine. You could go a little over 8 hours.
No, I wear a tampon to sleep. I do all the time, and I keep it in for longer than that. Toxic shock syndrome is very hard to get. You have to keep it in for like 2 days straight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever put
Whoa.
in 2 tampons?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I was just drunk.
Like, this is just gonna be like way too much TMI. The other day, like, or not the other day, but just like a while ago, like I didn't realize, like, I'm actually not gonna say it.
Well, you kind of have to.
Basically, like I was cramping really bad and like I was in so much pain, and then like I kind of started to feel like something coming out of me, and I was like, oh my God, I think I'm having a baby, and then. Like I thought it was like one of those like things where like you don't know that you're pregnant,
miscarriage or
and then
something?
I like go and I'm like, I see like this huge bloody foot come out. I go, oh my God, okay, I'm giving birth. Like I'm giving birth.
Oh, God.
Because I was just like
Vomit.
a tampon that was accidentally in there for like 2 weeks. Sorry,
What?
that's so gross.
Becky, no. 2 weeks?
Where did you see a foot?
Well, because it was the
I'm
tampon,
worried.
and I thought it was a bloody foot, and I was cramping so bad that I was like, "Oh, I'm pregnant." So there was a minute
God,
where
you're
I thought
so
I was
lucky it
having a
came
baby,
out.
which is it's such a long time to think that you're having a baby and not be prepared for having a baby. And it was, and that's the end of the story, honestly. Like I just,
Whoa, wait, no, wait. How many people die from this a year?
That's a good question.
You want me to look it up?
Google
I mean,
Carol?
we went from if
It's
you have it in
not
over 8
as
hours, you
common.
die, to Jack being like, yeah, I had one in for 2
yeah. Like
2
I
weeks
got
is-
lucky,
2
but
weeks is great. Yeah, no.
They make you feel when
seriously.
you're a kid like
Yeah,
you will die.
and it's like on the box
5%.
too. 5%. That's like
Really?
Fucking like, I wish I could fucking.
Oh, wait,
have
that's
my
overall
periods.
mortality rate. Sorry, that's overall
wish you
mortality.
could what?
I wish I could just fucking have
the fuck up, Tommy.
Oh, you're
Like,
such
I
a good
feel
guy,
for you guys
Tommy.
so fucking
okay. Tell me also why we have 2 guys in the room.
10 to 20 deaths a year.
10 to 20.
How many?
that's
10 to
it.
20? Oh, that's not bad.
In the world?
But like that's
In the US.
People die a year
it's scary because clearly like these women don't have like enough like knowledge about like
Yeah, they
their
don't know.
bodies and like the proper
just
way
a-
to take care of themselves.
It's death.
Yes.
Okay, or
exactly.
sometimes you just like forget that there's a tampon in, and like it's
Oh, for sure.
easy.
Especially when you're like drunk.
When you're drunk, it's really hard.
like,
Yeah.
Bro, the
I
look
need,
on
like-
your face and you thought a foot was coming out of you would.
I go, oh my God, like what am I gonna name it?
that phenomenon of people like not knowing they're pregnant and they like gain
So
like
scary.
7 pounds and like have to give birth like
Yeah.
on a random day
That's
is
insane.
so that's my worst fear, and I
Agreed.
have that fear every time I get pregnant.
Every time.
Every time I get pregnant, it's a whirlwind. No, every time I get my period, I'm like, oh, thank God I'm not secretly pregnant.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like
Did we rip that ad?
Oh wait, I have an ad to rip. Oh, did you rip an ad?
Were you
rip
guys
yours,
about to
girl.
ask us something?
I'll ask it after the ad, right?
Yeah. Add some suspense.
Talladega, NASCAR, you see this? I didn't want to read the ad. I can't read.
Talladega.
Talladega Super Speedway is NASCAR's biggest, baddest track, delivering heart-pounding action, pack racing thrills, keep drivers 3 wide and bumper to bumper at 200 miles per hour. Playoff implications are on the line, making every lap more intense. Unpredictable finishes means everyone can take the checkered flag at Talladega. The fan experience is unmatched with camping, tailgating, and electric infield energy. Tickets are selling fast, so secure your spot now at NASCAR.com. Experience the rush at Talladega. Get your NASCAR tickets now for the edge of your seat action. Secure your seats today at NASCAR.com. Guys, I really hate reading in public, and I only flubbed a few words.
Hey, I feel like you really killed it.
I'll be there this weekend.
Oh, no way,
amazing.
really?
Man, you never stop.
Wow. Yeah.
No, work.
Yeah, that's you got to come here. You got to work.
Exactly.
So what were you going to ask Tommy?
Oh, so during intercourse, when do you like a girl to take off the pants?
Oh.
Or how do you get the pants off? You know, like what? When do you guys feel it's appropriate? How do you take off your
I
pants?
don't even wait, my pants or her pants?
Your pants.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, usually I feel like she should start.
She should start, so she should undo the belt.
I disagree completely. I think
Otherwise, it's like I'm just kind of taking my dick out. Like I feel like she's got to at least be touching.
dude, it's a natural.
It feels a little like sexual.
Feels a little
He
presumptuous.
needs to make sure that he's welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, but it's a natural progression. You know when it's time. I hate the notion that you got to take off her pants and she has to take off yours.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't want to worry.
She's got to
you
give
know?
me the go to just take. I'll take my own fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't like the notion that you gotta.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I feel like there's no like set time. It's just really just in the groove of things, you know? And I feel like most of the time you're taking off your own clothes.
Yes.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it should be, but I feel like there's sometimes where it's like now
Because,
it's
like,
established
in
and
movie
we're both.
scenes and stuff, like everyone's always like ripping each other's clothes off. So like,
Yeah.
that's like,
Yeah, no, that's too.
you know what I mean? But in reality, you're like,
How about in movies when they're like making out when they walk, they like bust open the door and they like go up. You know, in movies when they're like making out
yeah,
beforehand,
yeah.
they're like shoving everything off the table.
Yeah.
if somebody slid all of my tchotchkes and things off
be
the
like,
table,
what the fuck?
I would be so sad and mad. I'd be like, what the? You broke my garnet cat sleeping?
My grandma gave me that
awful
shit.
You broke my ceramic vase? What the fuck?
They come in, he
I got that at
slams her
Chelsea
against
Market.
the wall. Like, it's like, what the hell?
It's like
they
the
break
neighbors
door.
are probably like, what?
Yeah, live next to a family.
Abuse.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
gonna think that someone's like being murdered.
Crazy. Yeah, no, definitely would be really pissed off if someone thought that they were being sexy and wiped all the shit off my table.
Yeah.
Like, you
So
just
fucked
broke
up.
years and years of craft searching.
Yeah.
But that's like the bra thing too, right? It was always like, do you know how to take off a girl's bra? But it's like, just like let her do that.
that's so-
Yeah, you know how to
yeah.
take a girl's bra? Yeah, you get a scissors.
Exactly. It's just-
Yeah, and it feels like I'm like having them do like a puzzle. It's like I don't need to like test you.
Oh,
exactly.
you just got to make an effort and then be like, all right, you take care
Yeah,
of the
you
rest
do
of
it.
this.
Can
Yeah,
you guys?
it's also just like
Taking men's pants off is the version of a bra for you.
Yeah, that's true. They're like what? Also, like we were talking about men liking French kissing more. Apparently, like statistically, men.
you
like,
guys prefer tongue when you make out?
Hate it.
Yeah, agreed.
Like it, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. A little
You like
bit.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, every time though.
I mean, in terms of what?
Like, just say like you're sitting on the couch and like you guys just like start making out. Like, are you like tonguing?
I mean, I don't do a lot of, relation. like. What do
you mean? You make out with girls all the time.
Yeah, but it's usually
It's strictly
one
penetration.
make out a night.
Oh,
and so
okay,
you're gonna get
okay.
the French tongue.
Okay, that makes sense then.
You're gonna get the tongue.
Yeah.
Do you think like the French are like, we don't even do that shit?
Yeah.
I feel like they definitely stick their tongues in each
I feel
other.
that's just I feel like that's like a part of making out.
Yeah. What would be the American?
Yeah, but we were
kiss?
saying that like we don't really like it all the time.
Interesting.
Yeah, wait. So Eddie, so you don't?
Good data to know.
No, I mean, of course, like early on, like sure,
Yeah.
but I think you get to a point where I'm totally done with it.
Yeah. It's kind
There's
of
no
like,
need to like be tonguing so
if
hard.
you're
that
having
just,
like a one
casually
night
making
stand,
out.
you're using tongue.
Sure.
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
Right, but I don't know. I feel like girl.
I just feel like as a woman, you open the door a little bit. It's almost like sprinkles on the top of a cake. You just a little bit, and then they just like dump the whole sprinkles on top, and it's like, why are you swallowing
Yeah.
my tongue?
it just feels kind of like licking
It's kind of nasty.
to a certain point.
It depends. It really depends. Like after a couple like glasses of wine, making out with tongue is awesome. But like on a normal day, I don't know. I just feel like it's not preferred.
It's a thing for occasions,
Same-
birthdays,
same for-
holidays.
We only make out with tongue on birthdays and holidays.
Sunday.
Only on First Fridays.
My girlfriend only lets me make out with her tongue on Fridays. It's so annoying.
No, I like that. Meek Phil agreed to read my
Oh,
diary.
yeah, that's right. Should we have him come in?
Yeah, I'll text him.
We're gonna make
While we wait for him, should I
love
rip
it.
this ad?
Yes.
Wait, what does that mean?
He's gonna read my diary. I've decided. I
Still, you gotta.
do you know what a diary is?
Yeah, but like Meek Phil's gonna read your own.
Yeah. I did text him a page
From what era?
from today.
Oh, today. Oh, okay.
Oh, you're right. I should probably pick old diaries.
Yeah, and you could like be like, oh, what was that? I was going through this.
Do you guys keep diaries?
Wait, yeah, I do.
used to have my.
I really do. We should.
Give a log.
I used to
don't
have,
know if I can do that.
I used to have my
Just a
diary from
man
5th
version
grade,
of
and
it?
it's the
I
funniest.
don't keep.
fucking
I write down what I do every day, but
Yeah.
it's a log. It's
What?
not a diary.
Do you write down your feelings?
So Gina's
Your
gonna rip
log?
an ad, and I'll text it to you.
Keep
I wish
well,
I
I write down what I ate, what I did.
My therapist was saying to write down all
Your
my
phone?
feelings in ChatGPT.
No, Jackie.
No more
What?
chat.
I know. I don't do it. Also, it's like that shit
I
is
do.
so easily accessible to other people. Like I would not.
Yeah,
do
you're
that.
sharing your data. No,
Yeah.
write it down. No, I had my 5th grade journal is like probably one of the funniest. Also, my priest was murdered by my janitor in 5th grade, so I have
God.
like my
Why?
journal page about it. And they were doing background checks, and they found out that he had assaults against minors.
Oh God.
Your
He
janitor.
stabbed him 44 times in the back.
So the pastor had assaults against minors,
Wait.
Janitor.
and the janitor knew that they had done a background check.
So I actually did like my senior thesis documentary on it, but like every 5 to 6 years, the church has to do mandatory background checks on all of the staff, and I don't think they did it when he got hired. So when they did it, they all found out that he went to the rectory to talk to the Father Ed because he's in charge of firing and hiring, whatever. Father Ed fired him, stabbed him 44 times.
He
in the
asks
back.
for like forgiveness at confessions, like, "Hey, I murdered a guy, Lord."
No, they caught him. They found the
Yeah.
knife and his cell phone in a trash can near his house. But my
He's
fifth
not a good murderer.
No, my 5th grade journal page was like, it was like,
Okay, Meek Phil's
I
acting like
can't
it's an
believe
episode
like
of
Father
Seinfeld.
Ed was murdered. Oh my God.
Priest is
The
dead.
Jonas Brothers' new song is so good. I love the Jonas Brothers.
That's so funny. Okay, you have to bring your diary in next. I will say the person who sits in at a confession and hears everyone's tea, dream job.
Dream job.
Oh my God,
That's
hell
what I
yeah.
can be for Summer House, but then I would spread everything.
Oh, I would spread shit.
But I don't think it's good tea, right? Like it's not like what would you? I would confess.
I remember this, like going back to the
like, I
drinking
yelled at
off
my sister.
conversation. Like I remember having to do confessional. Like,
Did
when
you
I was,
confess
like,
you jerked off?
14, and I was like, I have to tell him that I jerked off. Well, like,
You said it?
yeah, I told him. I was like,
Oh my God, Tom!
like-
I just I used
I yelled at my sister.
exactly. I was mean to my sister every
like,
time.
it must be weird for the priest to have to listen to a bunch of kids.
No, I bet
They love it. Oh yeah, tell me all about it. Where'd you do it? How old were you? Want to do it together?
Yeah.
I feel like you'd want to know more, right? Like if you're behind a screen and someone's like, "Yeah, I
You want
cheated
to know
on my
more
wife."
about the 14?
No, I want that. I want that tea.
Yeah, if she's like if it's like an adult,
Oh, like I cheated on my wife.
then it's
Be
like, fuck, who's the
oh,
parishioner? I'd
what
want
else
to know who it
happened?
was.
Who?
Yeah.
Her friend?
Ooh, yeah.
Are you gonna tell her?
Yeah. Do your friends know?
Hey,
I don't.
can't
I
do
just
that.
like when you're in like Catholic as a kid. They're like that just gets rid of everything. So I was always like, oh well, confession's like that's the greatest invention.
You just like,
Like I'm
Right.
just guaranteed go to heaven. Like
so
I'll
would
just-
you like
I was like, I'll go every month.
pretty much
They
like
actually just want you to feel guilt all the time.
Yeah.
wait? So were you like kind of logging every time you jerked off with him? Like, just,
Like, yeah, I did it 8
Yeah,
times.
I would go into church twice a day. Just jerked off again.
He's like,
Sleep
oh,
clean."
man, here he comes again. Comes
You
again.
don't have to tell me every time.
Okay, Meek, you want to rip?
Oh,
this? Oh,
Ad first.
well, speaking of
I
confessionals.
might have said watched porn. I don't know if I said I jerked off, but
Okay.
I think it's implied.
Right. Speaking of confessionals, I have a confessional, guys. I love BodyArmor.
Hell yeah.
I love it so much. I drink it all the time. It is so delicious and nutritious. Yum. This episode is brought to you by BodyArmor Sports Drink. BodyArmor is real hydration with electrolytes, coconut water, and no artificial dyes, flavors, or sweeteners. With your favorite flavors like strawberry banana and orange mango, but in a brand new look you're gonna love. I drink these all the time. I play basketball after work, sometimes with my friends. I love BodyArmor after a nice workout. You know, basketball, low-key really hard, especially when you play full court. So a BodyArmor after that makes me feel refreshed, renewed, everything like that. So it's time to rewrite your routine and get rid of the sports drink your grandparents drank and get with BodyArmor. So get your BodyArmor today at Walmart or a local grocery store near you. BodyArmor, choose better.
I was thinking when you did this, like Jackie's drinking BodyArmor when she's running back and forth around the office.
Oh, yeah.
Can you give Meek Phil some like sentimental, non-copyright music?
Yeah, I need like a 30 seconds.
Okay,
great.
totally.
What should we do to fill the time?
Meek Phil, how's your day today?
Yeah,
Just text me.
This is like an essay. Like,
No, it's not that long. It's not that much. It's a text message. So fine. Don't read it.
We're
not
making Meek
reading
Phil
it.
read out loud twice in 1 week.
yeah, like, this is me.
Yeah, this is abuse.
Are you not a good reader?
I can read in my head. I can't read out loud.
Oh, really?
You have glasses.
What? It's not,
People who have glasses are good readers. I thought those were the rules.
I stumble on words pretty easily.
It's okay.
I had a hard time with non-negotiable earlier.
Oh, big win for you. John Summit gets up from the chair the same way as you do. Just fun fact.
How do you get up from
How
a
do you
chair?
get up from a chair?
He doesn't
Give us
move
an
the
example.
microphone. Yeah, he doesn't move the microphone.
Why?
Whoa.
Why did you do that? That was kind of impressive.
Yeah, shit. Maybe
hot.
we. Oh, shit, Tommy. Go. Don't tell your priest.
Tell the priest about
I
that.
had some thoughts about Meek Phil.
The priest would be like, "I'm calling 911."
Yeah.
Wait, so John Summit got
Yeah, he did the same
Did
thing.
you guys see him?
Not quite
singing
like
at the
that.
Cubs game.
No.
He's saying,
Seventh inning
"Take me out
stretch.
to the ball
Yeah.
game." It's so bad. He tweeted. He was like, "Don't make me sing ever again." I don't know why he chose
make
to
me
sing,
sing.
but
Well, that's
he threw the first pitch.
Yeah.
And then he sang "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." So funny. He's like, "Buy me some pizza and Cracker Jacks." Wait, is it pizza?
peanuts.
I saw John Summit in the office earlier editing the Unnamed show.
Oh yeah, he works for Dave.
Yeah.
He's Dave's guy's guy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how similarly they looked until.
Caroline looks confused.
I'm so
We're
confused.
saying that
Who do you think if you were to
Sam looks like John
Yeah,
Summit?
yeah.
I barely
Sam
know John.
wants to badly look like John Summit.
I think.
I feel like
Never mind.
yeah.
I think I'll say it. I think Sam is cuter than John Summit.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
disagree.
I actually have no idea what John Summit looks like, but Sam's so cute.
What?
Yeah.
Big John Summit fan?
Anti-Sam.
Oh. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Also, we don't need the music. now.
Well, I got it.
Okay. And
All right.
action.
Are you ready? April 24th, 2025.
Maybe lower the music a little.
Yeah.
It's kind of loud.
Because I can't hear myself.
Yeah, I
really
can't hear
nice
Meek,
music.
but I really like this. I feel like I'm at a spa.
I lowered a lot.
I hope this bit goes well, or this was a waste.
Ready?
Yep. Go.
April 24th, 2025. Today I went to the gynecologist. All good, no STDs. Just a little yeasty. But you know, I love making sourdough bread. I love spring because the sun is finally out. When it was cold, I kind of wanted to kill myself. But now that the sun is out, I'm like... ... I'm definitely too hot to die. Slay queen. I'm coming to work at Barstool. I'm going to work at Barstool today. Tommy is coming on Fishbowl. I hope he doesn't talk about Survivor too much. Surviving on the beach in Fiji? Try surviving hearing him talk about it without blowing your brains out. Diva down. My boyfriend asked me if I'd do role play this week.
Oh, I misspelled that. Sorry, Meek.
I figured. He wants to be Will Smith and I'll be Chris Rock. He's into BDSM. But it's like, I don't want to do blackface. I love all my black friends. All 2 of them. Hoping people come to my comedy show on May 8th in Medford,
Shameless plug.
Massachusetts, on May 29th in Chicago. If not, I might contemplate self-harm. But then again, A-Rod follows me on Instagram, so I'm a diva queen! Exclamation mark.
Great
Does
job,
anyone
Meek.
really follow you on Instagram?
Yeah, I'm a diva queen.
Who does follow you? Who follows you?
I'm so
Aaron
jealous.
Rodriguez.
Oh, sorry.
Did you say Aaron Rodriguez?
Aaron's his name. What's his-
Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez.
Wait, Alex Rodriguez follows you on Instagram?
Yeah. At least last time I checked, I don't know if he's still there.
I know where you're mixing it up is because A-Rod sounds like Aaron and so
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Aaron
Thank you, Jackie.
Hernandez?
Thank you,
Aaron
Jackie.
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Rogers, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Jackie.
Boy.
And thank you, Meek.
I'm like, yeah, Aaron.
We're
Back to the tampon talk.
Yeah, let's get back to tampons.
Meek, do you know anything about tampons?
Not a thing.
Do you know what toxic shock syndrome is?
I want to take a guess what it is.
Yeah, guess.
Wait, guess.
Is it... I mean, it has to do with being... Is it involved being, like, feeling shock at all? Like...
it does sound like some kind of like thing that they would do to mental patients, like in
Yeah, that's gonna
it
sound like
does,
your
yeah.
tampon, like electrocutes.
That's what I mean.
I don't know what talk.
I would guess, like, it meant, like...
You like start to like basically like break out in like hives and stuff.
Scary.
And it's like wait, let me look up the symptoms. Symptoms?
It scares me because of my fear of. I've talked about my fear of losing a leg.
Well, you actually have a new. This is a great segment because you have a new fear of schizophrenia.
Oh yeah, it's funny. I mean, I beat it. I've always had a fear of schizophrenia because I learned that. Like,
I mean, it is probably one of the most scariest things because you don't know. Some people don't know until like they're like 20 into their 20s. That's like when it's most common to for it to develop.
And like, I kind of will have like periods where I'm just kind of like, I don't really believe that this is all real. And then I kind of am like, ooh,
It's working here.
maybe schizophrenic. And like you like with girls, it might be until you're 27.
Yeah.
So then I like asked my therapist about it. And I was like, hey, I definitely like dissociate a little bit. She said, it's
hear
totally
voices?
normal. No, but I don't hear voices.
Okay, good.
And that's where she said you would know by now. You'd start hearing voices.
I think you would start doing like crazy shit.
And I think I'm too like I wouldn't be aware of my schizophrenia.
I think we would know something's up.
We would for sure, right? But I definitely
if you didn't, we would.
dissociate
Yes,
and like definitely have out of body experiences where I'm kind of like, this does not feel real.
What
think it's 'cause
exactly
you're
is
ADHD.
schizophrenia? Like, what are the symptoms?
You hear voices.
You hear voices, right?
What
And, like,
scares me is
see
I
things that are
keep-
there. You also feel like this girl that I know, her mom had schizophrenia. Crazy story in my town. She actually took her daughter to the Great Swamp and tried to kill her daughter.
Oh.
Wasn't successful, but thought that she did, and then killed herself.
Oh.
And the daughter woke up in the middle of the Great Swamp. It was like, what the fuck? But her mom thought that
so
like the
much trauma.
FBI or like the
Imagine her
CIA was
diary
like
entry that
after
day.
her.
Oh, that would have been good. Meek Phil should read that.
was after her. Like she like put all of her money in like this like separate bank account. Like she was like she basically thought that she had to kill her daughter and herself like for their own safety.
I have a cousin who has it, and it's
Really?
Yeah, he'll like always just come up to me like, yeah, like I was just at the airport, I saw Taylor Swift, like we're hanging out. Yeah, he's like serious. Like
That's why I think we would
take it all with a grain of salt.
What?
Take everything he says with a grain
Well,
of
like,
salt.
what if he did?
No, he's like, yeah, she's like sent me some
Like,
of
she
her
has a
new music.
plan.
Like it's like elaborate. Like
Right.
he really believes it. It's crazy.
Wow.
And do you just say like nice?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, for sure. Like,
Okay, so
Hilarious and I.
hallucinations, experiencing sensory deprivation that don't exist in reality.
What
hearing
scares me is
voices.
I keep bringing this up to people and I keep being like I beat like schizophrenia like my therapist said and they're like I didn't know that was like on the table and I can't I keep being like
actually, super insensitive to people who have it.
yeah, but I keep being like I know I was talking to somebody about it, but like I don't know who I was talking to about it, which scares
Voices
me.
in your head.
Like,
Yeah.
It's like when Rob Gronkowski said, "I beat CTE." I don't think it's possible to do that.
No, he didn't. He definitely didn't.
I do.
Also,
think-
you don't know if you have CTE until you die, right?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you could like take a look at some
Oh,
people
for
and be
sure.
like,
No,
you know,
for sure. But like
Antonio Brown.
scientifically or medically, I don't think you can confirm it till after you die.
I'm not
But yeah, am I being unsympathetic to? Sorry.
Very.
wait, what do they say you have, Jackie?
Just that it's pretty.
Anxiety?
It's just anxiety makes you dissociate a little bit and like
For sure.
And especially I used to be on Lexapro and then when you cut it off, that's a side effect. Is sometimes you have like out of body
Oh, great.
experiences.
I'm literally in the middle of weaning off.
Yeah. Like
Can't wait to
brain
get
zaps.
schizophrenia.
But the sun's out. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I do wonder if I feel like we always hear like the really intense bad cases of schizophrenia, but I do believe I bet there's people walking around taking care of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be on
totally
medication.
normal,
Yeah.
like on the meds, doing a great job, and I kind of want to hear from them.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to hear from someone who is like, yeah, I have severe schizophrenia, but I really take care of it.
Like I'm doing well. I just got like a manager.
Right. Like,
I think it's like
Yeah, I'm in a movie. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder, like,
I meant promotion, but yeah.
oh, okay. I don't know.
yeah, that is crazy to think about. Like,
I remember having like an Uber driver that this was like before AI or anything, and he was talking all about how like him and Kanye West like they make music together and like Kanye's always going to him.
but I also feel like
asking
if
him
I
to
was
make
an Uber
music.
driver, I would just.
I'd
make
lie
shit
for
up.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, so
Yeah.
then I was like, okay, maybe but then he was like really kind of going on about like these celebrities, and I was like, oh, he might like, and he seemed just kind of crazy. So I was like, I feel like this is
You're in
like
a car alone with
schizophrenia, and I
him?
was in a car alone with him. But then he like sends me his demos, and like it definitely was Kanye West on it.
Was or was it?
It was like
Oh.
it sounded, and like Kanye has like a really distinct voice.
Yeah,
This
for
was
sure.
also obviously like before Kanye went crazy and everything. And to this day, I still kind of don't know like.
If he was legit or not?
If it was legit. Like it really was way before AI, and I've always just kind of wondered, like, did I just miss? That could have been a good connect before Kanye went crazy.
Speaking of girls and Uber drivers alone, one of the people that was on the Fiji trip, she told us this story about how she was an Uber driver or an Uber ride alone, and the driver like was giving her a weird vibe, and at some point like she asked where he's from. I think it was like Cambodia or some shit like that. And then she was like, why did you, come to America? And he looked in the rearview mirror and said, to kill innocent people. and like she just like got rolled out of the Uber.
What the
She
Oh
was
my
like, "I'm outta here."
I hope
Like he was going
trolling her.
off the route. No, but like he had already been going off route. and
Stop,
was
that's
going,
so scary. I've had an
Why
Uber
didn't he
driver-
child lock the door then?
I don't know.
He's not even good at it.
Yeah. I've had an Uber driver ask me if I was a virgin.
Oh,
that's terrible.
That's weird.
I cursed him the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
So
Like,
there's
you asked the wrong girl.
Yeah, there was like this big lawsuit of Uber drivers sexually assaulting girls, and I know someone who like was in it and like won the lawsuit.
Oh,
and, like,
good for her.
Made a lot of money. Like
Good.
it's so terrible.
I mean,
was she
yeah.
okay?
I don't know if she's okay. Like she's like alive and
It happened to
well.
my friend in
Financially okay.
Nashville. Like
Financially,
she
she's
was,
doing
like,
great,
yeah.
but I think it's just really terrible.
my friend was like passed out in the backseat of an Uber, and her friend was in the front seat, my friend was in the front seat, and her friend was in the back, and the Uber driver like started like
touching the girl in the front.
yeah, and like
Fully.
freaking out, and she didn't know what to do because her friend was passed out in the back, and it was this whole thing so scary.
And
like,
you know, Lyft isn't better.
Yeah.
you know
Lyft
way
is not better.
And Lyft has a bad interface too, so it's like.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, but they had Sky Miles for a while.
yeah, they did. That was awesome. Yeah.
Wait, this past weekend, my family was here and like we were all at a bar, and I was in line for the bathroom, and like this girl turns to me and she was like, hey, like, is it crazy if I leave my date right now? Like, he's giving me really bad vibes. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, you want to like just dash out of here right now? And she ends up being like, can you come in the bathroom with me? So like, I literally just met this girl. Like, we
nice.
pee in the bathroom. She was like, he's so weird. Like I just want to leave. I was like, you can come to the table with like my family and I, like, we, you know, like whatever, we'll shimmy you out.
So nice.
She ends up being like, can you block his view while I go make a dash for the door? So I end up like kind of like walking out like this. And she runs to the door. They were literally mid-meal. Like, and I have so many questions. I want to figure out like what happened with it.
Should have gotten her number. I will
Gotta do what you
say,
gotta do.
I will say it's
She was
like
really sweet. She was
so rude, but I also know people who were like drugged by their dates.
Yeah, so then like she asked me, she was like, is that bad? And I kind of, and at first I was like, oh, like you could easily, like I can go and say like, oh my God, I have to go introduce her, like I know her from college, like I'm gonna go bring her to my family. Like she was like, no, I get really bad vibes from her. Like, is it bad? And I kind of was like, I'm somebody who would just
Leave.
like, I'm a people pleaser. Like I would be like, oh,
You'd
like
let him murder you.
I would let him murder me. But then I was like, well, now this girl's blood is kind of on my hands.
No, you gotta leave.
So I was just like, I'm gonna shimmy you out of here.
Female
That's it.
intuition.
Isn't there a drink girls can order where they like
Yeah, an
alert
angel
the-
shot.
Yeah,
Yes.
angel shot.
Do people know that?
I mean, if
think
Eddie
so.
knows it, I feel like
I didn't know.
I don't know if it's like one of those things with like the
He's
headlights.
ordering the angel
Yeah.
shot.
Right.
hand thing.
Yeah, I don't like.
Imagine that you're a guy, you hear the girl order an angel shot, like, come on. What the fuck?
What the heck? Yeah.
Oh man, is it
What do you
really
think I was
that
gonna
bad?
do to you?
Yeah.
I got angel shotted.
Yeah, you know that is a very well known thing, but I'm curious, like,
I never
is it
heard
actually used? It's like a tier system. Like some bars, they'll have it like on their walls. Like if you say, "Can I," like this specific word, we'll get you a cab. If you use this specific word, like we'll walk you out.
But if it's on the wall,
Yeah, I was gonna say the
It should be
guys
in the girls' bathroom.
I think that's usually where it is. From
Oh,
what
in the girls' bathroom, maybe.
Oh, Eddie.
Eddie.
Girls' bathroom,
this.
Eddie.
Eddie's
over
in
here.
the girls' bathroom, being like, okay, like,
jacking off in the girls' bathroom.
Yeah. I remember you went in that girl's bathroom at the bar in the Ozarks?
What?
did I?
Yeah.
No.
No, that was me. That was me.
you?
I took a video of him. It was
Yeah.
crazy. He's like, I
What did
can't
he
go.
do?
Oh wait, I think I remember seeing that video.
He's like, I
It
gotta
was
go
like
so
I don't
bad.
think you could even tell the difference between the men and women's rooms.
I've
think
walked
on
into
the
the men's
outside, and
bathroom.
you know what's like that? The AMC movie theater signs.
I
are
agree.
Very hard to
Way
tell the
too
difference
gendered.
between men
Oh,
and
yeah,
women.
that-
Gender like norm. Like there's like
They
you
are
can't
confusing.
tell which one's the girl and the guy. That's happened to me. There's this one restaurant or this one bar in the city where like all of the wallpaper in the girls' room is like guys, and all the wallpaper in the guys' room is girls. So I got confused, walked into the guys' room because I was like, oh, the girl, and then I walked in on a man peeing.
Yeah, I was at a bar. I had a shit. I ran in, went into the stall, like didn't think anything of it, and then I heard girls' voices inside.
Oh no!
I was
Wow,
like-
you were.
No, I was just.
I was like,
just
oh no! And
camped
then
out.
I heard them talking. I was like, what? They were like, why was that guy outside videoing the door?
Because I was camped out. Like,
and then
just
I put
ready
it all
for-
together. I was like, that happened. And then they like saw feet, and they were like, is somebody in there? And I was like, listen, it's like, I'm in here by accident. I think my friend noticed and he started recording. Like,
That's
I'm
really
sorry.
funny.
Yeah.
Wait, why were you guys in the Ozarks?
I was one of Dana's bachelor parties.
Oh, okay.
One of? Did he have
Yeah.
multiple?
Yeah.
It's 7, yeah.
Oh, shit.
He was like test out like the best
Yeah, we did a
bachelorette
series
place.
of-
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's so fun. Wait, what was the best one?
It was the best series ever. Well, he didn't pick any of the 6. He picked the one that we didn't go on. But I mean, we went to Tampa, Lake of the Ozarks, Austin.
You guys did go on his bachelorette.
Yeah,
We went to his
yeah.
Oh, not the
bachelor party.
location, not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
location. Sorry.
He had his real one in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was it?
Fun.
It's fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Seemed like Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting Marty's bachelor confused. That's
were
where
there
you guys
too.
had the hibachi chef, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's
we were there too.
Yeah.
How do you guys?
Me and Eddie, the only invites to both, or the only people that went to both
That's
bachelors.
true. We
Oh,
were double.
Yeah, ooh,
Fan favorite.
You guys are popular.
Hey. And Smokes, we're sharing a hotel room soon too.
Marty, though.
Funny, yeah.
You guys are sharing a
Marty.
hotel room?
Yeah.
I had Dana at his. He had.
Yeah, but like that wasn't his, like they weren't invited to their own bachelor parties.
Right. That's true. I guess. Yeah. You're
How do you guys feel about joint bachelorette parties?
I like the way that Marty and Rhea did it, where it was like they were in the
too.
same city, but you didn't see each other till the
the
final.
last night. Yeah. I like.
Oh,
that
so
too.
they were separate for.
They're
2
completely
months,
separate, yeah.
And then the last night they all got together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun.
I like that.
Complete joint, I'm out, but I thought that was fun.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I think joint like the whole time. That's like a little too much. It's like you're kind of there to like have like one last hurrah with your girlies, like it's like a good time to like bond with your girlfriends before your wedding, I think, and same with the guys too. I like the idea of doing one night together or like doing it the same weekend. Like that's Francesca and Joe did that. Like Joe was in New Orleans and we went to Miami, but. I and like it's like I kind of want to party with my fiance,
Totally.
like if we go to the club, like I would want my fiance to be there.
Yeah, but if we're having a sleepover, I don't want him there.
Exactly. So they did like I think didn't they do like dinner and then
It was
like,
just the club.
Yeah, just the club. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Club.
That's so cute.
You guys like the club?
Yeah.
Like the
I love a
club?
good.
I like once or twice a year.
I'm the same. I'm like a quarterly club type of
Yeah.
Meek, what happened to last time you were on? We were gonna go out with you and just kind of strap a
Oh,
camera.
I
on
want to
it.
go out with Meek.
Yeah, should we do that, guys?
Let's go out.
Let's go out
Saturday night. Are you busy, Meek? Oh wait, Saturday I'll probably be hungover from the wedding.
Yeah, I probably Saturday I'm gonna be busy. Probably.
Okay, next weekend?
Yeah, next week.
How are you doing? Saturday.
yeah. I'm gonna be busy.
He has plans.
All right, fine. Next
my-
weekend we go out with Meek Phil.
Okay.
Okay.
Really? Should we lock it in?
I'm gonna have a dinner one of those nights, but
Okay.
the other
Wait, what?
we're a third
You're gonna have a dinner one of those.
going to dinner with some
The
college
woman?
friends. No,
Oh.
no, no.
Ford and Pussy Patrol.
Yeah, the way you
PP,
said
yeah.
that.
Oh wait, I do have a birthday dinner.
What
What
day?
night?
By the way, we have
on
a
Friday.
bartender in the comments who said that they've never heard of these shots.
I was gonna say like,
Oh.
if you guys did this, is that fucked up? Is that like The Boy Who Cried Wolf? Like just to see if they know?
Oh, right. Like
yeah.
if I just
Yeah. Like if we went across the street.
They did say that they bartend in a rural area, maybe. And
Would one of you guys volunteer to be the guy?
go on a date. Yeah.
I kind of
on a
would just
date.
because I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be this guy over there is a
Yeah.
Do you have the I think my date might rape me shot? Do
That'd be funny if like Tommy's in
you have the I think
guess-
he's on a list shot?
I guess there should be more of like a universal language, but I guess once it's well known, then like the people can start using it to their own advantage. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, you're screwed.
I feel like if you gave the bartender certain eyes, you're just like
Right. I feel like, or you just go and be like, the
Yeah,
date I'm
pretend
on
you're
is
going to the
fucking creepy.
bathroom.
Like, help me.
yeah.
It's like shake your head no.
Yeah. Or, like, help.
You're so right. Like the guy be come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny.
No. What's your big plans?
I don't know yet.
Oh. Okay.
I think I'm.
Oh, and we were gonna
Just there might be a better
Assuming
offer.
you're gonna have better plans.
Oh, but I'm saying I might be hanging out with a friend on Saturday. That's all.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Meg, what's the most exciting night of
Is it
your
Lenny?
life?
yeah probably. I don't know yet.
Lenny?
Can
Are you guys
cancel on
tight?
Lenny one weekend for us?
Who's Lenny?
My friend from our neighborhood.
Oh,
So
Lenny.
Some Saturday with him.
Lenny reminds me of
Bring Lenny out with us.
my
Yeah.
man. You know that?
Yeah.
Close your eyes, Lenny. You know that, Meek Phil?
I know of mice and men. Yes. I've also just keep looking at that fish, not realizing it actually moves.
Yeah, it moves and that.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like, that's been bugging me for
should
like
name
since
him.
I've sat down.
Oh, that one doesn't
Should we
actually.
name him Lenny?
We actually thought that we should get like an actual fish. Or who
I
was
just
I
think
talking
we
about
really
that?
don't-
I would like to
actually.
get an actual fish, but can we like actually get like a big tank and take care of it well?
Yeah.
Like a beta fish or something and like you know how, like betta fishes when they're in those small little containers, like they're colorful obviously, but when you give them like the right space and like the love they need and everything, they are the most beautiful fish on planet. Like they get even more bright, their fins spread out, like they're gorgeous, but they look so sad and small in these small little containers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more you know.
One time I went to like an aquarium in Dallas where I'm from, and they had like this shark in this tiny ass tank, and it was so sad.
So sad, dude. I went to the Bellagio in Vegas, and they have a whole zoo like on the premises, or zoo, I guess you could say. It's like 6 cages, but they're literally 2x4s, and like these beautiful big cats, like lions, jaguars, like panthers, all on the premises. It's like 1,000,000 degrees, so small. I was like, I need to call PETA.
Yeah.
ASAP on these hoes.
That's so
Wait,
sad.
what was the new something happened with Lion King Joe?
King, he got married. Joe Exotic. Lion King Joe.
Sorry.
Lion King Joe.
He got married in jail.
Lion
To a man?
Oh, really?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh wow, good for him.
Good for
Kind of, you know.
We don't like him, right? Like he's like a bad guy.
I
He's
don't
funny?
remember.
It's a good documentary.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he's charismatic.
He kind of like got us all through the pandemic. So.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like if you
Like, who was the real bad guy, him or Carol Baskin? Or were they both bad?
Carol Baskin was like the evil one in the documentary.
Okay,
But in reality, she's not
as evil as he was trying to portray her as.
Well, I think people think like
trying to be like she
her
didn't kill her
ex-husband.
I mean, they're all a bunch of fucking freaks.
Yeah,
totally.
Her ex-husband died, and his family thinks that she killed him.
Right, and yes.
So it's like I guess she's bad depending on if you believe that's true or not.
Call me Carol Baskin.
I feel like Joey, if you were like ranking the top people you associate with the pandemic, Joe Exotic would be near
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah.
And he'll always like get in the news every once in a while by like, first off, no idea how he has his phone or if it's someone else on his Instagram, but Trump will like pardon someone and he'll be like, hey, what about me? Like he always like will be in someone's comment section like, hey, I'm still in jail, like somebody help.
So was he already in jail by the time that the documentary came out?
Yeah, I believe
think so, yeah.
So that's kind of like a Love Island Miguel and Leah situation where
No,
probably,
he knew.
like-
There was like phone calls.
Oh,
to
he
him in
knew.
jail a lot.
Okay.
Like,
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
to
was.
get
I'm sure. Yeah, he was a part of it. I also went to school in Oklahoma, and like the sororities would go to the Joe Exotics thing
Really?
on their bid days and like hold tigers.
Oh my god.
That's
Really?
crazy.
Yeah, like there would be like
Yeah, and they like
cute
sedate
sorority
them.
Where was
girls.
that
So
Like,
again?
sad.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I went to Thailand, there was this place and they would like sedate the animals so you could hold them. It's like so sad.
I saw a clip from like Nikki Glaser's podcast where she was like, when you see those like cute Instagram videos where it's like a dog and like a raccoon cuddling, like those animals are sedated.
I don't know if that's true. Zoos use dogs to take care of big cats a lot. Maybe a
No,
raccoon.
like they're not in a zoo.
like an unlikely friend type of
Yeah, like an
situation?
Like
unlikely.
a homeless person with like a snake on a dog or something.
Wait, what? Wait, you guys, I have to tell you the
I feel
craziest
like-
shit.
I feel
Oh
like
yeah, like a homeless person with a
you've never seen
dog?
that, like homeless people that, or they got like a cat
Oh, like they
standing on
have-
top of
yeah,
a dog,
yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, look at me, give me $5.
Yes, like the Mets.
I gave my dog. Like
you know
drugs,
the Marlins or the Mets dog. You know the Mets
Yes, the
dog.
Mets dog,
Oh yes,
yeah.
apparently they drugged that dog.
That's terrible.
Oh wow,
Really sad.
Steve
Wait,
Cohen.
yesterday
scumbag.
I was
It's
on
a
the
fan,
train.
Tommy.
I was on the
Steve
train,
Cohen,
and this guy, like,
scumbag.
Showtime, he's, like, doing his flips. He's, like, honestly really talented. Like, no one's paying attention. He's like, okay, give it up. Like, he's, like, he's performing. He's giving his heart out there, and he's, like, doing his flips on the thing. No one gives him $1, but then an unlikely man, a homeless man, comes up and gives him $1.
What?
Wow.
I could not believe it.
Wow. I've always said I
I
think
was like, that is a New York moment.
that like I would never give money to a talented homeless person. Like because
No, you should give it.
no, but at least they have something. Like I want to give it to the lump on a log drooling on himself in the corner. Like he's got nothing going for him.
But it's almost like
at least the talent. Just like sitting asleep. Like that's the guy that needs the money. The other person is a talent they can monetize.
But that's not true because then they can use the money you gave them to help them with that talent to get further, get a.
But like they got a good enough talent. Like you go America's Got Talent or something. Like I need the guy
They
that's
can't get
got
to America's
no money
Got Talent if
and
they
no
don't have money to travel to the auditions.
Yeah,
and it's
I want to give it to the people really in need that have no talent.
No, but I feel like that's like okay, not to like like related to shooting again, but like if a grizzly
the IDF, yeah.
no,
wait again,
whatever. If a
She was
grizzly bear is coming and like you shoot it with like a little pellet, right? That's not gonna do anything to the grizzly bear. Like it's already whatever. But if like a, you know, like koala bears coming at you and you shoot it, that's gonna kill it.
So you're saying you should shoot.
So you're saying, I think you're saying that the money will help the person with a talent.
So you're saying just execute the homeless people.
You're saying
Okay.
shoot the sleeping
Jackie.
homeless person.
No, Caroline gets it.
I can hear what you're
No,
saying.
I
Give them-
understand.
it's gonna give them more juice.
It's just like a really crazy.
it's crazy. Listen, I haven't been great on my analogies today, but
It's the schizophrenia.
Yeah, it's the schizophrenia
Yeah.
talking.
Okay. Also, so Meek next weekend, walking. Then Eddie, will you fly back for that?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, perfect.
Okay, you could do
Friday or Saturday? What's your preferred day?
Could even be a Thursday, dare I say?
Oh, maybe after the bowl we all go get a drink or something.
Yeah.
No, I want to be out with Meek like late night.
Oh, okay, word. Okay.
I mean, we could do it, but
And-
I don't even know if I'm invited. But I've always wanted to go out
You're
with
invited.
Meek.
You're
I've always wanted
invited.
to get, and I think that our goal was like to try and get you set up with somebody.
Okay, can we say
Yeah,
Friday
we're
or
trying to
Saturday?
get Meek Phil late. Let's be straight.
Yeah, we can do next Friday or Saturday.
Okay, perfect.
Is that? Do you want to get light? I mean,
Yeah, like I feel like I don't. We don't have to. I think like.
not wanna
and I
get
only
late?
say that because.
And also, we shouldn't force anything. Like, if
Yeah, honestly, I think that the goal of the night should just be to go out and have fun.
Yeah.
Meek's
Let's
gonna order
all.
an angel
let's just
shot.
see who can get
I
the
was just
drunk.
gonna say.
Yeah. Order an angel
You
shot.
gotta get me
Let's
out of
see
here.
who can get the drunkest.
I feel like it should be like our audition for Barstool Summer House. Whoever gets like causes the most havoc.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's the
yes.
spot.
I'm gonna
Wait,
spill
do you
the tea.
on Barstool Summer House? Do you think they'll have taglines where it's like, "I'm not here to make friends"?
I may,
Yeah.
I
I'm
may
the
be a
sweetest
nepo
bitch
baby.
you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
This nepotism isn't. Oh, fuck, I lost it.
Nice. That's a good one.
That's
The pool
gold.
isn't the only thing getting wet this summer.
I gotta put
Nice.
you on.
Pools don't really get wet though. Sorry, just
The pool isn't the wettest thing this summer.
yeah.
Getting
It's
closer.
not us, yeah.
I may. Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something with like nepotism. Like, I may get away with murder because I'm a nepotism,
Totally.
but I'm gonna murder this show. No, sorry, that was so bad.
Similar to Israel's rocket.
Okay.
Infinite koalas coming at you.
Israel's
Should we wrap it up? Does anyone have anything else? Like Eddie, I feel like I want to like. Do you have any tea for us? We always ask people for gossip.
Yeah. You have to share.
We won't tell. Like
You won't tell anyone.
I don't think I do. No.
I feel like the Chicago office has kind of been good after that whole stuff.
Yeah, he's the only one who ends up in the smoke for
Mm.
sure.
why don't you cause some more drama?
Yeah, cause
Eh?
some drama.
Yeah, Eddie.
I'm out of the drama game.
have-
Life's easier.
What was the most drama you ever? Barstool drama you ever
Probably,
had?
it's probably just probably not even Barstool wise. Probably just the Bernstein stuff was probably.
Oh
like the,
yeah. Fuck
biggest
that guy.
drama guy.
He got fired, right?
He did.
Yeah.
Wait, who? I'm sorry. I was reading the comments.
Bernstein. Did you see that clip when Eddie went on the show? It's called like Someone in Bernstein.
Yeah.
Eddie called him
Woodward.
Bernstein, and he was like, "That's not my name. My name is Dan. You can call me Dan." And everyone was like, "Why is this guy such a dickhead to Eddie? Eddie's a nice guy."
What?
Yeah, that's rude.
I will fight for anybody who ride for. I can't form sentences.
what you
today.
mean.
If it's-
I'm happy
What are your
I'll ride
fans
for-
called? What do you have like writers?
We got the Ed heads.
Ed Heads.
Out
That's
there.
good.
Like
The
that.
heads
Do
are
you
out
like Ed,
there.
Ed, and Eddie growing up?
No, because they spell it wrong.
Oh yeah.
They don't have IE, right?
Yeah, I don't like
That's
the
why,
Y.
yeah.
I don't fuck with the Y.
Can I ask a personal question?
Yeah, ask.
What's your dating life like?
I have a girlfriend.
Yay!
Oh, is she an Ed Head?
Yeah, she's an Ed head. I was.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was kind of wondering why you. Why
She give Ed Head?
Yeah, she will.
Hey!
She'll do that.
yeah, she will.
Hey, girl. Wait, is
Yeah.
she coming on Friday?
No, she's not. Yeah.
How'd you guys meet?
We knew each other from back in the day. And just kinda,
Ooh,
reconnected.
friends to lovers.
Yeah, kinda. We just like met briefly and then like.
Acquaintances.
Oh, okay.
to lovers.
Acquaintances.
Yeah.
Love that. Okay,
What
so
are-
hey.
yeah, I know you. Are you two?
She has a boyfriend.
We're not dating.
Okay.
They're
we have our
I
moments.
have a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend. Yeah, yeah.
No, or I don't have a boyfriend.
Hey, girl.
Nice. And then Tommy Smokes is just the horniest man in New York City.
The Bachelor of New York.
Priest fucking knows all about it. Sorry. Okay, sorry.
What'd you say?
I said this priest knows all about it, but I guess I was
yeah.
jerking.
Tommy Smokes thing on Barstool Summer House. Nikki Smokes isn't the only one who slept with coworkers.
yeah.
I never have, to be clear. The way
Well, you could on Summer House.
have.
You could on Summer House.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, well,
Wait, your fans are smoke.
I call them smokeheads. That's not very.
you guys have. You're ripping off Ed heads.
Yeah.
Ed heads is ripping off smokeheads.
You should call them like smokers, like
Smokers.
No, smokers.
No, Smokies.
Yeah. Tommies and Tomettes is what Hollywood Tommies fans are called. When I'm in LA.
Who's Hollywood?
When I'm in LA, I'm Hollywood Tommy. So they're Tommies and Tomettes.
What's the difference between Tommy and Hollywood Tommy?
Hollywood Tommy wears sunglasses.
Oh, that's it. If you're wearing sunglasses,
hats
inside
No
of
hats.
New York.
Then I met
What?
Hollywood Tommy this morning.
Yeah, is that if you're wearing sunglasses in New York City, are you Hollywood Tommy?
No, don't be ridiculous.
Okay.
Only when I'm in. Only when I'm in,
My bad.
Only when I'm in LA and I'm wearing sunglasses. Hollywood Tommy.
Oh, well,
I had poached eggs on sourdough when I was there. So, need I say
Wait,
more?
there's
Not
a
avocado
lot
toast.
of.
And I went to Erewhon.
Erewhon? Yeah.
Oh, did you like it?
It's fine.
What'd you get?
I got the Haley Bieber smoothie.
You got to get the hot bar. It's really good.
I got something that Glenny Balls also happened to be there. Like he just randomly was at the same Erewhon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Swear to God. I knew he was in LA. We got dinner. No, I swear to God.
Really?
We got dinner the night before in LA. Then the next day, I was like just wandering around LA. I went to Erewhon to make a video. And as I was ordering the smoothie, I see Glenny Balls and an OnlyFans model in jet ski.
What? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It is
Oh my
surprising that we
God.
don't have one in New York.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, that guy, he's like trying to make an Erewhon, basically. The guy that I always think is Terry O'Connor, Brokeback Contessa. You know him? He's like, I'm opening a. He always says, "What's his tagline?" He's like, "I'm opening a like a luxury grocery store in Tribeca, and here's my tuna salad."
And that's Erewhon.
You know him? What I'm talking about? Oh fuck!
No.
There's this guy on TikTok. It's
Terry
called
O'Connor's
Meadow
hot.
Lane. Meadow Lane is the name. Apparently, it's opening Tribeca. I think it's supposed to like be like a.
Is that the same guy
York
that's there?
Erewhon.
Oh,
No,
I see.
no. This is a whole
different.
different guy. He had Bethany Frankel try his chicken salad.
She like it?
She did not.
Oh, well, that's not surprising.
She doesn't really like much, does she?
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
She doesn't. She doesn't.
What's she famous from?
Housewives.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she's also a mogul.
She's an icon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you guys
thank you guys so much for coming on.
for having me.
Really
Seriously.
appreciate
In a while.
Yeah, you know.
You guys, if you're in
reminded us
Medford,
how good it
Massachusetts,
is
come
when
to my
you're
show May 8th.
We got Jackie. We got Caroline's show coming up. We got Jackie's vlogs. We got
Taylor
you
Watch.
in the slot every Thursday. No Thanks We're Good every Thursday. Taylor Watch every Tuesday, Thursday. Fishbowl every Tuesday, Thursday, 3 p.m. You guys know where to find
Hey,
us.
what else do we got, Tommy and
Yeah,
Eddie?
plug your snacking.
Me.
Yeah, we're snacking, dog walking, stretching. We got everything.
Is your theme song like that?
Is it all on one channel?
It should be. Yeah, it's all Barstool Chicago YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tommy,
mostly.
anything you want to
Oh
plug?
yeah, go check out the Survivor blog I wrote,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
recapping my trip, and follow me on Instagram. I'll always shamelessly plug
Yes.
for Instagram followers. Tommy Smokes at Tom Scabelli, please.
Meek,
follow
anything you
me.
want to plug?
Go watch Gotta Believe Pod here. We talk about the Mets and my friends. It's really
Nice.
good.
Shout out Lenny.
Shout
Love you
out.
guys.
Honey.
Bye.